Names up there at the top. This is going to be fun to watch. Quinn Kessler and Joseph Harrison are the first guys we're going to start with. Kessler comes in 15th. Same thing for Joseph Harrison.
Well, and I think this has been more than anything in this small arena. That wall comes up quick over there. Everybody knows it. Great way to start it off. 4-8. And that's all you can ask for.
Not a bad start.
No,
Something to shoot at.
Be interesting to see how that ends up before we're all done. But you know that's perfect. First night, get that under your belt. 4-8. Any team would take it.
Well, the little talent change down there ringside. Talent World Champion Joe Beaver joins us as well. Boy Robin and Douglas Rich getting ready to go.
Yeah, you know, we'll talk about Salinas and the Bulldog being important. That's what these guys make the final. But this road horse fits anywhere. Now, Corey ran him a lot of rope right there. He was having trouble. He was having trouble getting that rope stopped. And he did it, made that steer go down the arena. You know, we talked about the time conference with Thomas and Mack, but aren't we glad we're back in the Thomas and Mack, where it eliminates a lot of things and make it easy. This team rope and steers are strong this year. They're tight body, they're big, they got a lot of bottom to them. It's going to change a lot. Head horses are going to have to really do their job.
Andrew Ward, Buddy Hawkins next.
Well, Andrew, Mr. Barry.
E se existisse uma poupança digital de criptomoedas que pudesse te render 6.000% ao ano? Nessa poupança, você colocaria R$1.000 e, se tudo der certo, no final do ano, resgataria R$61.000 em criptomoedas na sua conta. Você investiria? Pois essa poupança existe. Eu invisto nela e passei os últimos meses ensinando as pessoas a fazerem o mesmo.
Quando percebe, você já está ganhando uma renda.
It's going to be a tight go around. You can look at it, watch, he's a little late right there. What he does a good job of riding the double jump and getting around the neck. The neck, it's a different animal. He handled it good, but he cleaned it up.
4-8 still in the top spot. Kessler and Harrison. That jumps us right to Coleman Proctor and Logan Medlin next to go.
Most of the year in the healing right here, Logan Medlin's horse. Coleman Proctor made the final the last steer of the year. All right, he's got to get this fished out. He's got to do a head catch. You can see, you know, Harry's had a chance around the horn, half head, or around the neck. He's got a leg, and he's trying to get that leg out. He just has so much time to do it, and this is when it's just a luck, when he's on your side or not. He's fishing his loop, trying to make it come out. You know, what a bad way to start, but we've said it before, Butch, if you're going to have bad luck, let it be the first one.
Absolutely.
You can back off now and go for $27,000 a night like it's 9 one-headers.
Boys go get them every night. You can never tell what's going to happen, especially when you guys that got that kind of experience. Let's bring in Steve Kenyon.
Derek McKay and Brady Minor right in next. A couple of NFR veterans. Brady's 12th trip to the National Finals Rodeo. Only the second time he has not had his brother Riley roping in front of him. He came here in 2006. Rode behind Garrett Tanasi. But guys, I think this is a really interesting team. And a couple of guys who can do some damage right here.
Yeah, you want to see them get their chemistry right off the bat. Derek McKay's a cowboy.
Well, they looked good the other day running the steers through. And Derek McKay, like you said, Jeff, he's going to adapt. You know, he's not riding his old sorrel. He decided they were a little strong to try something early. Brady started out the steer sticks to him. Oh, Brady gets around this steer in good shape. What a run. You know, steer went left, took up a lot of time off the clock. But Derek McKay, you know, he's going to get out and give you those looks. And when you do, Brady Minor's going to rope 2 feet. All right, now what? See how the steer gets in front of there? All he can do then is slow it, bring him straight back up the wall. Just a really veteran, smart run. That, you know, if you're wondering how they're going to do the rest of the week, they just gave you a taste.
Yeah, I agree. Taking the lead by 1/10 of a second. So they're in second place. Here comes Brent Richard, really good all-around cowboy, roping with the beard, Jeremy Bueller.
And how many times have we said, you know, the beard, he may be healed other places, but in this building, he is a healer.
Man, and he shaved that beard for a while. You didn't even recognize him.
Yeah, I walked right by him twice when he didn't have it. He spoke, and I was like, yeah, how you doing? I had no idea.
I know, I did too.
Ooh, if he's out, he's got a good chance to double lead and go around. You can see when he got around there, horse kind of checked, steer kind of checked. He didn't get the look he wanted. Stuck it down in there, he'll be glad to get it back because, guys, we see it every year. 9 steers going to win a lot of money in the average.
9-5 with the penalty.
Good with the lead to go around. Glad to be a time on the board to start it off.
Kessler and Harrison still on top. 4-8 their score. Clint Summers, Ross Ashford ready to go.
Ross's first trip. Clint's been here before, healing once. How about this? This is Wes Adams' horse right here. J. Adams started this horse. He and Brandon sold him to J.B. James. Clint bought him last week. Knew he was that good. He's been here before. That's when you have the belief in a good horse can make the difference, right? You go 1 week before the actual fight, try him out. He scores like that all the time. He's dead still, good start, he steers a little bit straight down.
Construir a presença online da sua empresa demanda esforço, e quando ela está pronta para conquistar o mundo, é aí que o Google Ads te ajuda. Digamos que você seja uma marca de moda online, com os chapéus mais descolados da estação. Quando alguém estiver procurando por um desses, o seu anúncio será exibido junto com os resultados do Google, garantindo que seus produtos sejam visualizados pelas pessoas certas no momento em que elas precisam. Tem uma nova coleção? Mostre para seus próximos clientes através dos anúncios gráficos divulgados nos sites certos. E quando sua marca tem uma história para contar, deixe os influenciadores saberem disso. Design, material, inspiração. Compartilhe tudo isso com muito estilo através de uma campanha de vídeo. Com o Google Ads, você está sempre no controle de seus anúncios e orçamento. E mais, você pode acompanhar o seu progresso em tempo real com relatórios de fácil visualização. Marketing mais ágil e mais inteligente para você. E mais chapéus estilosos para todo mundo.
Às vezes, eu queria que essas luzes se apagassem. Queria trazer de volta o nosso brilho. Pra gente levantar a cabeça e encarar o novo com coragem. Lembrar que a luz no olhar do outro é mais importante que um coraçãozinho na tela. E respeitar o jeito que cada um é. Porque tamo junto tem que ser mais que uma hashtag. Eu sei, nem sempre as coisas são fáceis. Mas a gente tem que acreditar. Inspirar outras pessoas a acreditarem também. Nesse brilho de verdade que vem daqui, ó, de dentro da gente. Em 2022, compartilhe o seu brilho. Bradesco.
Absolutely. You can see, and this steer's horns were, they're a little different too.
They are. Yeah, it's a little different than our rope. They got behind that right horn and just did not stay on.
4-8 still a ton to beat. Here comes Brenton Hall and Chase Tryon.
Chemistry. This team has a lot of chemistry. Ropes good together now. Chase Tryon has to work with this. You want to stay down early on? You know, if you're already talking about it, he's going to have to get his ropes tight and be looking down to get the flag. Flag man did a good job right there. Someone else was on top of it. It all started with the head loop. You know, Chase looked at me and said, what happened? And watch right there. See how he skips on backwards? He's lucky to catch.
Yeah,
but it goes deep, yeah. And then when he dallies, he jerks him down. So right here, and you talking about a guy that's healed with a brand new pin before?
Yeah.
Just go, let me take care of this and keep us in the act.
Yes.
Crafty little heel shot right there. I'm excited to see this team right here. Tyler Wade and Trey Yates back at the NFR.
The last time we were just good, we were on Tyler Wade, how good he rode, and he's starting off the same way. What a run! I tell you what, 4 flat. You know, Jeff, the last time we were in Thomas and Matt, we said Tyler Wade, he was flawless with 9 steers. Had a chance to put a go buckle. Trey Yates
didn't miss it by much. 4 flat. Wade Yates now moved to the top. But here come Clay Tryon and Jake Long.
All right, Clay trying to get the tune-ups from those 2 broken boys he's got at home. So he ought to be ready. Steers to run hard. Reach. Does not get it. Another final starts off this way. Clay's got to shake that off the back and figure out how to get the finals turned around. Guys, we got 3 no times out the first, 7 or 8 teams this year?
Yep.
And a little bit of a pull right there got him behind. High-headed steer, he just didn't get it.
3-time world champion with a swing and a miss. Handful of teams still left to go. Gonna have to get the 3s if you want to take the lead. Style Wade, Trey Yates made this a much tougher round at 4 flat. Cody Snow on the right, Wesley Thorpe on the left.
I've been saying for about 3 years, I thought this was the best head horse this year. Everybody agrees with me. Head horse of the year, Andy, right there. Get around and clean it up. Oh, Thorpe gets an outside leg. 4-5, +5. You know, I think that day in and day out, I think that buckskin mare has been just almost outstanding every night. And it's on the smack. And guys, that's hard to do every night to work in this compound.
Sky Cam bringing us back in. Clay Smith, Jake Corkle. Boy, if you want a team with a resume, that's what you got right here. It's a pretty nice resume.
Yeah, when you look at Clay starting off, he doesn't have a gray under him. He wrote the list source the other day, they run through it, it looked really good. Jake, in other words, Jake has his own lap. He's got one he wasn't sure is going to come back, and he has.
2 gold buckles on the right, 3 gold buckles on the left.
And I mean, oh, he got a good start. Clay's got it on him. Right there in the middle, Jay's going to get around there on the second go around. Up 4-9. You know, how easy did that look for those guys, though?
Yeah.
You know, look like he just walked off your porch and reached and picked up some. Watch, he gets on there, here he sets him up. Jay gets around him. These steers are bigger, guys. I know they're not as big body-wise, but they're heavy. Well, head horse is going to have to work this week.
And it's tough, Joe. Like, if you're ahead and you're bringing one off there, that fence comes real quick if your rope starts to
I'm telling you right now, ours is steps left, you know?
Yes.
Here's our average winners last year. Eric Rogers, Nate Frank. Got out, got on him, gets around him. Good heel shot, good face. Did you see that horse clean it up? That wrong horse right there, I think that's the wrong there. Probably the guy that Ken Ray bought, and he bought a good one because right there, when they rode, that horse faced and was going backwards. Watch this. Okay, Eric gets on that pain, does a good job of riding around him. And when he heels him right there, see that horse already facing, but backing up? That's just what you talked about, Butch. That's how you get a good flat.
4-4 moves into second. Wade Yates still up top at 4 flat. 2 teams still remaining, but wow, they're seriously decorated. Can't getting ready to go.
I mean, ooh, nasty steer. Junior pulled off the shot right there.
That was a good run.
4-6. That was. You see, Grier's looking back. He wasn't sure he got out. That steer kind of fell out of the gates to the right, and Grier's just did a great job of hooking him. But watch this. I mean, he gets all the berries. See how far right he's going? Junior hit right there. That steer hits. He's wide. He comes together, getting away. Not away from Junior. 2 feet.
Junior comes in number 1 in the world. Trigger's number 3 in the world, and now you get to Vegas Giza and Graves. Dustin comes in number 1. Travis comes in number 2.
And that's not what you want to do when you're in the league for the World Championship on the first night. Like I said, Butch, you said it before, first night's the time to do it. But look, watch this. He just gets the swing off so fast. He's throwing so fast that steer steps a little bit. Target moves. Hard to catch him when they're moving. But then, you know, that's when we have the challenge. And the average is going to make a difference later. But right now, those guys are going to be gunslingers in the go-arounds if they want to win the go-around.
Our coverage is brought to you by Las Vegas, the Las Vegas Convention and Visitors Bureau. So many helping us make this happen here in Las Vegas.
Hi, we're Tyson and Shane Murphy. If you're not making it to the national final in Las Vegas this year, we have a party for you right here in Fort Worth.
This is an invite to join us right here in the Justin Griggs studio in the heart of the stockyards for an NFR watch party during the NFR.
Don't forget, tickets are on sale right now. Go to cowboychannel.com. We'll have food, drinks, fun. We're going to do a giveaway, plus your ticket to get you in here also will get you into the John Wayne experience.
Join us at the NFR watch party right here in the Cowboy Channel studio.
Well, we might be in Las Vegas, but still a lot happening in Fort Worth, Texas, the home of the Cowboy Channel. Tyler Wade and Trey Yates, 4 seconds flat. They're going to win round number 1. So these guys come in number 6 and number 7 in the world respectively. So a chance for them to move up and keep the heat on everybody.
Se a dor aparecer, eu posso contar com Advil, o analgésico número 1 do mundo. Sua tecnologia líquida alivia a dor em minutos e é suave no estômago, para eu perseguir meus sonhos e objetivos. Advil, você é maior que a dor.
When those guys got together a little over a year and a half ago, they've been chemistry on. They have run, haven't they?
Yes.
I mean, Buddy made the finals a couple times, maybe, and Andrew always wrote good, but they never got the shine that they got when they got together.
Isn't it funny how that works? They just are meant to be together. And then they split up thinking it's going to be easy. It goes away.
Hey, you got to remember, this is business. You don't always love your business partner, but if you're making money, you keep showing up.
Coleman Proctor, Logan Medlin getting set to go. 4 flat was the winning time last night, by the way. He's got to score long at home.
Coleman Proctor, we saw him running around the arena trying to fish that loop off where he had one of the 3 legal head catches, horns, half head, or neck. And he couldn't get it done last night, so they're out at the first one. Logan Medlin riding the heel horse of the year. Always rides good horses. His dad, Jeff, that's been a long time coming. You see the judges, they're paying, working on the ring. Something's not right. Coleman, Jeffy says, hey, just let me go. I'm honest. I'll take the right start.
You can trust me.
Yeah, you can trust me. I'm from Oklahoma. Surely you can.
I can't trust him because he roots for the University of Oklahoma. We're 2 very different religions there.
Yeah.
I'm in the Church of Oklahoma State.
You would give him a +10 even if he was late, wouldn't you?
I think he's already broken the barrier. I was kidding him about that today, so we both had different views on what happened in that Bedlam game.
All right, Coleman, good start on him. Logan gets around this steer. Good first time.
That's a good way to make up for last night.
It is. They didn't finish good, guys. They're 4-2, and they did not get a good, strong finish. We get to see on the replay, if they get snapped around there, they're right there at 4 flat. Okay, good start tonight. He takes his first throw, turns him, Logan heels him. Now watch, right there. You can see that steer kind of was pulling down the arena. Great run, 4-2. You want to be tough and you want to be brave, beat Derek McGay, guys. His old horse he's rode forever, Swagger, he's rode him a million times. He came up a little lame the other day, so you know what he does? He just goes to his nephew, cracks out one that hadn't been very much at all in the Thomas and Mack, and gets money, I think, the first night.
If you like cowboy stuff, it's all about Derek McGay. Yeah, they split 5th last night. He comes in number 8 in the world, and great to see him back here. I love it when he wins a lot early in the year, which kind of forces him to try to go ahead and make the National Finals rodeo.
And he just, he's so good in this building. There you go, great start, got it on him. Big chance for day money. Heels him, look at that. 3-9. Coulter Todd just jumped off his couch if he's back from hunting yet, because he couldn't believe that he cracked that horse out here. Never ridden her, hadn't had her anywhere, any rodeos. Derek McGay, you know what he put in there? He said, it's not that hard. The steer goes, you go, you throw your rope and catch. Horse can't be that important. A good horse is a great run. They're their first sub-4 second run, guys.
Yeah, that Brady Minor, he laid down a gate, didn't he?
You couldn't, that's too hard. They come upside down by Williams. His big hit to not catch 2 feet.
Ryan Richard roping here with a world champion and Jeremy Bueller.
Isn't it funny how many times we've seen when that go-around starts out tough, it just feeds off the team?
Yeah.
You can't ask for a horse to score any better than both of those were just standing. It's not a quick start as it is in the steer wrestling, but it's just the board. Man, he had a lay at that one. Can he finish it on? Yep, he's got it on. All right, Beard just turns around there, says I'm going to make sure to catch him. Start with a growth barrier. 7-3 plus 10, 17-3. That's what a 3 and 2 4's out of you. That'll make you try it, guys. See right there. See that steer kind of jump up in there before he really left? When he goes through, neck rope still on the steer, it'll be plus 10 every time.
That could have been a no time though, right?
Oh, that was a good job of not hooking that nose.
Yes.
Glenn Summers, Ross Ashford next to go.
Glenn got a little tune up from Trevor on the phone while ago and it worked. Here's a big chance. Ross gets around there and heels him. Boy, he can't down. 5'8". Goes from about 4'2" to 5'8". And you know, flagman cannot drop the flag until everything's tight, looking at each other. You can tell Ross right there in disgust. He said, man, I let one get away. Turns him right in and watch. Ross picks up, rides around, he heels him right there, and he doesn't get all the way around. Hits the horse's neck maybe, hung up in the mane, just could not get a full down.
Yeah, Ashford was trying to make that happen, couldn't do it. 3-9 still has the lead. Begay and Minor, Brenton Hall now, Chase Tryon.
Another team, that chemistry. These guys won a lot of money last couple of years. Brenton has to take an extra swing. Steer gets away from me. Chase does a smart thing. Make sure you don't miss. 5.1. Is that going to win anything? Maybe. Maybe not.
That's a big old steer right
I mean,
there.
a big heavy steer. Yeah.
Man, let's bring Steve Kenya back in.
Okay, guys, the training is good. If you won last night, you win tonight. Tyler Wade and Trey Yates were 4 flat last night. Quick update on the standings. Jess Moses was in $3,000 and James Hoover in the racing bareback riding. Joe Chapman was moved up from 10th to 2nd in the steer wrestling after back-to-back wins.
Climbing. Here comes Wade and Yates.
You know, last night was very easy. As T-Wade got out, no, that's the mistake that you make right there. And it's made by all trying to win. But you missed the second one. Things were so easy last night. Watch this. He gets across there, Steer kind of had his head down, kind of stepped into him, and T-Wade just didn't get him. He like to have him back. How quick you can go from first to not in the Thomas and back in any event.
Part of the buckle ceremony at the South Point last night. It's a long ride out tonight as Clay Tryon and Jake Long get ready to go. They didn't have any luck in round number 1 either.
He's not had any luck. I think, which we've talked about the last 3 years.
Yeah, it's been tough. I'm pulling for him tonight.
Now he needs to get it turned around. You know, it turns you around by like 3-7 or 3-8 to get the go around. I mean, he's the quarterback. He's got to throw the catchable ball and do it to win money here. This steer's not wanting to get his head up. He just keeps running. All right, low-headed, got it on him. Jake gets around, pulls off the shot. I mean, 4-4. If they get money, break that out, split the third and fourth right now. You know, that's
he's pretty cool cat.
That's that. Listen, heel horse. Watch this. He gets around right there. He's kind of doinked out. Jake, he just crawls out there and I mean, puts a heel shot down. But the rope get away. Took a little time to get tight to the flag.
Yeah, because he got Clay into the wall.
He did. That's right. And you know, you can see the heel just got his rope out there and couldn't get back to it.
Cody Snow, Western Florida. Got a world champion on the healing side of things.
Champion head horse on the head side. Buckskin Bears has been phenomenal for about the last 3 years.
These guys won the average back in 19.
You know, when you're working on that steer, see that guy trying to get that steer stand up. You got a horse that never moves. You're good. Lady Bear gets it on him. Good shot. Sets it up. Okay, there's a gold buckle healer out there. There's the reason. You see that steer when he turned him, he was kind of wadded up. He wasn't stretched out to the other rope where he really hopped. And instead of taking the 50-50 throw, Thorpe, he just kicks up over and makes sure he catches. All right. Which kind of like that paint steer, kind of a full heavy steer.
Yeah, really.
See right there, he's wide, he's not hopping very much. He's got his head down, fighting the rope. Great shot by Thorpe.
Yeah, just a smart run, wasn't it?
Clay Smith and Jade Corcoran getting set to go now. Smith, a 2-time world champion. Corcoran, a 3-time world champion.
Yeah, Clay, he went and stole the little girl's head horse. he got one of Trevor's old mainstays that 10-year-old girl has been riding with the jackpots and said, hey, do you care if I borrow your horse for the national finals? And it's worked so far, and tonight, here we go. Jade got him, got faith. Man, great run, 4-3. Maybe just a little bit face, just a little bit early. Had to really get to the end of that rope to get a flag. All right, watch this. Clay gets across there, and I mean, sticks on a runner. Jade Corporal, he just heels him as good as you can. Right there, see that little bit of rope down. He had to wait to become tight. 4-3 in third place. He's going to owe that little girl some mountain money.
He is. Here comes Eric Rogers, Paige Ray. They were second in the round last night.
And here's another good head horse. Grown horse Ken Braybach from Logan Olson. And, you know, Eric has got so much confidence and runs so good in this building. I thought Paige did a great job last night. That's the first one he's run in this building, guys. Won the average in Dallas, but it's different in here. Tough go around tonight. You can't say nothing about the guys who shoot, the push men, the guys that, working the heads, trying to keep them looking. Because one thing about it, they don't know they don't care about who you are or what you are. They're trying to give you the best go every night.
Yeah, it's a thankless job.
It sure is.
Just mess up one time, they all hate you.
That's right. That is exactly right. Boy, wait on this one. If he scored, he got out, he did a great job. Playing the heel, outside leg. 4-2 goes to that. What a job of scoring right there by Eric Rogers. That steer fought a long time, but he was really good leaving there. Good, honest steer right there. See, he's kind of wants to trot out of there. Didn't really have his head locked. Head going down the arena a little bit. Probably need a little bit more pull up the arena to keep those feet together. Peyton got what he could.
When did you decide to go up the wall with that?
Really and truly here, you're kind of headed that way regardless, because you got to have room to face anyway. Caleb Drigger's a long reach. Got him, Junior. Can he clean it up? He does. 4-6. A little delay there. If we see Caleb Driggers in his zone doing that every night this year, it could be the goal book here. They're waiting. Now look how far. Sticks it on him, gets him half head, turns. Junior did a great job of hitting it right there. Tough round, no money tonight. Doesn't look like the 4-6.
Yeah, 6th right now.
All right, here comes Dustin and Travis. Let's see if you guys can bounce back after a tough round number 1.
Guarantee Dustin Seas will be after him. Nope, another night and no time. Here's the deal. He's got unbelievable talent, unbelievable range, but when you're throwing leaving the chute here, as opposed to where it's a hip to the pin or tail to the pin, you don't never know where that steer's going to be as true, and he just gets one horn. He's trying to fish it on, but I don't think there's no way it came off.
Yeah, frustrating first couple rounds for the top-ranked team in the world standings at the moment. Down to our final 2 teams. McGee and Minor still have the lead, 3 and 9, fastest time we've seen over the first 2 rounds. And here comes Quinn Kessler and Joseph Harrison.
Quinn's been here before he went. Now he's here heading. That black horse has been here a few times. Quinn, I think, actually trained this horse when he was young, and then Matt Sherwood rode him once or twice, and then he got him back to right here. It's like he gets an old glove out. Got it on him. Oh, no. One thing about head, if you don't catch him, they can't heal him, but here's a chance he tries. Watch. Out of the berry throwing at the same time. Steer runs a good pattern. Looked like he had a good go at him. Right there. Slack up, one horn, no catch tonight.
3-9, still the time to beat. Boy Roman, Douglas Rich, last team to go.
That put together team that we talked about might win a little bit, guys. They look pretty good.
They may have put it together because they were kind of my pick when I saw them end up together.
It's not like it's 2 number 4s get together, is it?
Gosh.
All right. Boy, first time, Douglas first time. Got one caught last night. Got through the first round jitters. See if he can get some money tonight. Yeah, he needed a reset right there. Like, to me, everything was pointing a little too much towards the chute for the head horse. You don't want to break in behind him, man. You want to stay away from him. If you can stay in your lane, it's going to be a lot better. Look at him and get hooked up. Oh! If he got out, that was an unbelievable job scoring. Douglas doesn't get it. That was a bad deal. That was one of the deals like, what do I do? You just score and catch. Corey did a great job of doing that. Let's see the replay. Watch when the gate opens. This deer, his head was turned. Looked to me like almost when he nodded. And then he turns him. Oh, he broke the barrier. Yeah, he broke the barrier. Well, things happen at the national finals. Won't happen anywhere else. We saw it happen to Tough Cooper last night. Kev went down and broke the barrier. But Derek Begay, Grady Minor, they just put on a show at 3.9.
EF English Live. Fala inglês na prática com professores certificados.
The action and the reaction. Joe B joins us now. What a way to start. You got Derek McGee and Brady Minor, probably the hottest ropers, or without a doubt the hottest ropers right now in Las Vegas.
For sure, guys. You know, this is one of those thrown together teams. Their partners didn't make it. Riley broke his leg, couldn't finish. Of Ford Pets didn't win enough, so they just threw them together and everybody. Well, I wonder how they're going to do. Well, Jeff, they're doing pretty good.
Absolutely.
Hey, Joe, I heard their partners teamed up today and won $180,000 at that rope.
They did win a lot of money, but these guys are after him. Brett Heels, another one outside leg. You know, but Gay, we talk about how he's just so businesslike, taking care of business. His good horse is crippled. He just gets his nephew's horse. And Colton Todd was hunting deer on this horse a year ago, and he makes it look like a seasoned vet. And watch right there. See that steer? He kind of lost his footing on the inside, took a wide hop. Brady got an outside leg, or they would have been 3 for 3.
We have the post show, and then we go right on over to the South Point Hotel and Casino. Joe, you're a big part of that over there. So having a good time as we see Ren Richard and Jeremy Bueller back in the box.
Anytime you work with Flint Rasmus, it's going to be fun. It's going to be kind of interesting along the way.
Oh, it has to be. I was texting with Ryan Growney, who's the general manager over there at the South Point Hotel and Casino. One of the great guys in the industry, but that's a great home spot right there.
Good job. Ren's got it on this one. Kenny Healing, and they got cleaned up fast. 4.2. Wow. You know, Bueller did a great job right there, healing that steer on the separation. So we talk about the big yellow wall, you know, horses hitting it, can't get faced. The steer, one step to the left, all he needed. Now watch right here, he heals him on separation, lets that horse face before he hits the wall. 4-2, we got something to shoot at now, guys.
Yeah, that's the first quick time of the night. So 4-2 moves to the top of the leaderboard. Clint Summers from Florida. Ross Ashford from Texas.
Just to vary a little bit, but Ross Ashford healed that one. Oh, he might get him. That was a little fast right there. He got a leg, but I don't know. I think they're going to get him for a crossfire right here. Now watch this steer let up a little bit. When that steer let up a little bit, he threw it at the wrong time, but I just saw him. Yeah, they got him for a crossfire. Hey, Jeff, you know what I think is interesting right now? World leader came in, Dustin Speed. He's had 2, you know, mishaps right here in a row. But really and truly, he's so deadly from anywhere in the arena. He can reach so far. I think he's catching up so fast, he's going to have to back off just a little and give him a chance to get away from him.
Brenton Hall and Chase Tryon getting set, you know, and how long does it take for that to get in your head, Joe?
Well, those first 2 would sure get into mine a little bit because we've watched him all year, guys. He's been just so dominant, you know, everywhere. But you got 8 rounds left, and if you want to go buckle, you can't drop any more balls. Wow, what a stick come off the horse. On and off, no time. You know, you bring up a good point. Butch and I talked about it last year, I think. If you let too much get away early, it puts a lot of pressure on you to win everything later. Look right, he's got a fast throw right there on the horns, pops off the left one. And watch, it goes on, and just short horns, big steer, big bodied steer, wouldn't stay on, no time.
Todd Away, Trey Yates, they got to go around when they won the first round, 4 seconds flat. Had some issues last night.
Started off with a bang. Trey, he's not going to back off. He's got it on one. Trey gets around him. Oh, a leg to be fast. 4-2 goes to 9-2. Well, we about took the judge out right here with a rope. When we watch Tyler Wade, he got so much confidence. Well, I have to bury the throw. You know, he's just going to give you that look. Steer washed a little bit, came together good. Guys that heels as good as Trey Yates, every now and then you're just going to get laid.
You know, Trey's dad, 21 trips, JD, to the National Finals Rodeo. Made it when he was so young that the security guard wouldn't even let him in the building in Oklahoma City. He's like, you're not a contestant.
Yeah, get out of here. You're cleaning stalls.
Exactly. Clay Tryon and Jake Long next to go.
I'm pulling for the champ to get it turned around. His last couple of national finals have not been what Clay Tryon wants it to be. I promise.
World Championship in 05, one in 13, one in 14.
And for sure been here more times than most of the people put together. He's waiting on that steer to stand and look because he needs to roll that. Got to roll, reaches, doesn't get him. No time. Boy, it just seems like when things are bad, it's really hard to turn them around. It's been on Clay Tryon for the last 3 years.
It's not like heading in this building's easy anyway.
No, it's not. It's not.
So it's easy to find the funk here, as you can see I can squeeze it right there. He's up for 2, but he still has the top spot in the world standings. Eric Rogers in there at number 2. Junior, so much fun to watch. Next up, Cody Snow, Wesley Thorpe. Got a world champion on the heeling side of things here.
World champion on the heel side, world champion head horse on the head side. Average winners. That's the one thing you got to do. I know it takes a little bit, but you got to have that start. Cody Snow, he doesn't get him. Splits the horns. Gonna try to fish it on right here.
Yeah, he may.
He might get it done. He's got a little bit of rope there. You know, they can do whatever they can. They just can't touch the rope. Oh, no, threw it off. No time.
Yeah.
You know, Jeff, you made a good point. Heading is not easy here. And one of the reasons I think it's so hard is because everybody knows that if they hit the barrier, you're supposed to have a throw right there. And sometimes you're not ready to take it. And if you force it, 50-50 chance of catch or miss.
And that left wall is waiting.
Right quick. These guys have sure looked solid. Hadn't they, Clay Smith and Jay Corkle, world champs?
Split second, third in the average, and the top four on both sides of the world standings.
Yeah, they're just 4/10 behind the leader. I mean, it's too early to really pay much attention to the average, but they do.
But then again, it's not so much.
Yeah.
All right, good start. Got it on him.
Nice.
Practice pin run. 4-3.
Isn't that something? They make that look so simple. It's still 4-3.
And you know, you hit on it. It's not too early. When you rope as good as these guys, they know that average check waiting on him. And look, sticks it on him, picks that steer up, Jay rides around him. You know, how much confidence does Clay have to have in that horse to get off that grade that he's won $1 million on? But that was a smart move.
All right, let's bring in Steve Kenyon.
Guys, a soft round right now, only 2 clean runs. The top 4 teams, including Eric Rogers and Peyton Bray, are all kind of in a jumble pretty close to the top. Rogers is only $4,000 out of the #1 spot on the heading side.
He's not going to be that far tonight. Ooh, Peyton gets another leg. 4-6 plus 5. And with that said, doesn't hurt. You just keep catching them, see what happens.
Yeah, these guys didn't blink last year at the national finals. They won the average. A couple of tough runs for them. And here's a look at Caleb Driggers and Junior Nagana right here. You can see right there what they have done. And you know, these guys, Junior's so much fun to watch. Won the all-around world championship in 2016. And when he nails that heel shot, he likes to lay back big
Yeah, he likes to lay back on it. You know, these guys, they've gotten tapped off good this year. Years before they had extra swing, smart move right there. Junior heels him, just place him around, see what happens maybe. 4.9, sure not going to hurt him, but you know, that steer's kind of a cow horn steer, guys. In other words, his horns kind of go up, and we've seen guys pop it off already this week. Driggers, he's going to take his pat in one swing. He says, you know what? I'm going to take one more and get it down deep around those horns. Really a smart run.
Joe, on these smaller horns, do you change ropes ever?
You know, most guys use them pretty soft these days anyway, you know, because they reach so far. Okay, here we go, guys. Can you shake it off tonight? The leader coming in.
Kind of feel like we need a drum roll right here.
That's right. You know, Dustin's thinking that too, huh?
See these guys get on track.
All right, here we go for the day money, Trav. Ooh, lays it down behind him. Well, Dustin got his roll back because that was to be about 3-5 probably right there. That was a fast turn. Okay, he's batting on him quick right there. And watch his steer turn. And then that steer's still kind of going down the arena just a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, he didn't really get a hold of it. Maybe run a little rope right there, look like, or something. But that steer didn't follow up very well.
Yeah, no, that was a tough shot right there.
That was a tough shot. And the only shot he had because Dustin's in the corner, you know?
Yep. And they got to win it to go right.
That's right.
These guys need to change their mojo.
Right,
Or Sean Bueller got the lead.
Quinn, if he's got out, he's got this one called for Joseph. Runs him some rope right there. Joseph's got to get around him and gets the leg. You know, that real good point, mate, Butch, because I try to tell, you know, everybody, every night you don't win something, that's 27,000 less chances you have to get a gold buckle.
Cowboy Channel Plus app, boy, it is a great app to have, especially this time of the year if you want to watch everything on your phone, you want to watch it on your smart television or your iPad. The CowboyChannelPlus.com. Sign up today. Corey Roman, Douglas Rich next to go.
All right, legs went in 4, so this is an easy, good round to go make a good 4-second run and get things going back in your direction. Main thing is, keep catching because at the end they're going to give a very big check if you can catch 10 steers. That run horse scores. A little late, reaches, got him by the neck. Wow, heel shot. And I mean, up around the belly, stopped that clock.
And he reached.
Wow, 4.8. Great run for the NFR rookies. That'll help turn something around, maybe.
That's third best in the round.
Look how much head rope was out there. He just turned in there. That's called head and the feet because he roped him around the belly. Great run.
4-2. Ren Richard, Jeremy Bueller still have the lead. Here comes Andrew Ward and Buddy Hawkins.
Well, good solid 4-6. He took a great start to Barry. I wasn't sure he got out, but he did. When he roped him, there's a little bit of rope out there. That's what a veteran does. Watch Buddy right here. Gets him around the neck, got a little rope. Buddy rides all the way around so he doesn't get caught in that switch. When he straightens out, he heals him. They're getting money. Winning third place right now.
Yep. Final team, Coleman Proctor and Logan Medlin. Struggled a little bit in round one. They righted the ship last night. They got a check. They won almost 32,000 so far.
Kind of got that out of the way right off the bat, didn't they?
They did.
They come back last night, they had a really good run. Logan Medlin riding the hill horse this year. Uh-oh, he's got it on him. He does. What a run right here with Lane. Got to let him win to go around. 3-8 plus 5. Yeah, Coleman Proctor come back and he did his job right there. That's quarterback.
Still picked up a check. 6th place.
Man, isn't that something? You wouldn't think of legs placing, but you got it down because you never know.
Yep. It was one of those nights.
It was.
Ren Richard and Jeremy Bueller, they put up a 4-2, and those guys wind up as the fastest time. Our national final rodeo presented by Pivot Bio, and we're coming right back.
Olha o que a fome faz com você. Novo Snickers Dark. Traz seu lado dark de volta.
All right, joined by 8-time world champion Joe Beaver. You can see the world standings right there. Clay Smith on top. And boy, the team that came in here, number one, Joe Beatty, they got to get the ship on the right path. They have struggled.
I mean, they got a big hole taking on water fast, aren't they? They need to get it fixed tonight. Because, you know, Butch, every night that you don't, there's guys trying to get that lead away from you.
Yeah. It is crazy how they shuffled in the standings in steer wrestling. Put Summers, Ross, Ashford, the first team out. They've got some issues, too.
Yeah, and it's at that time, you know, guys, we only have 6 teams that have 3 steers caught.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that's easy in this building by no means. But if you're going to win the big money, you're going to get chance to win good, you've got to catch all of them, you know, and only 6 out of the best 15 in the world have 3 times, so, you know, that can let the guys creep back into the need to later on the week. I know it's early, but the average is always important when you pay $70,000.
Brent Hall on the right, Chase Tryon on the left.
You know, these guys, it's another one of those teams that just win together. We haven't seen him just set it on fire like usual, but he's out, got to reach. Ooh, this steer's right in the middle, it could be fast. Brent runs some rope on him right there. Yeah, he did. You know, when he stuck that steer, you could see he was going to the right side of the heel box, pushing, chasing. That makes it, 1, real hard to keep it on him, and 2, hard to get a dally and moving.
4-9, so that's going to be the fastest time on the board.
Now watch, see how far to the right he is? He gets it down, he swats twice at it, and now, I mean, when it comes tight, that steer's gone. All right, T-Wade and Trey Yates, they got a good steer. Boy, he's got it on him. Trey Yates heels him, look out. What happened? Oh, he must have one horn.
One horn.
Or did he got even a head catch? He's trying to fish it off right now. He's in the middle of the arena trying to get it off. Trey Yates is not letting him go. He's going to get it done, guys, if he keeps at it. Look at this. Clean time. Smart thinking by Tyler Wade. You talk about on your game. And Trey Yates never lost that steer, guys. We lost him right there on the camera, but boy, look at him, watch him fish, and he's like, if I get a legal head catch, and that's why he undallied.
Come
if
on.
If he'd dallied,
I was going to ask you.
It'd have been in no time.
So they were asked for a flag, he didn't dally, right?
That's right, he did not.
Did he have a hickey? What did he have?
Yeah, he had to go fish it off, and when he faced, right before he faced, he undallied. That could be a huge average check at the end of the week.
I'm not sure I've ever seen that.
I haven't either, and never seen it work.
Yeah. Wow.
And how about Trey Yates, just that horse just backing up and holding that steer the whole time?
That's pretty crafty. Clay Tryon and Jake Long next to go.
Yeah, to follow that run, you just got to be fast. You can't do any more tricks. All right, Clay, got another one. You man, let him down. Now they're loose. Now they can't get a flag. It's just bad at work. 7-7.
They're a little back in the average, so that doesn't affect them too much, but
No, you see Jeff, he heals him too. Jeff right there, watch, see? And he doesn't get all the way around the horn with him. That means that coil was on that left hand, and that little finger just took an abusive amount of burn on that.
Whoa. Sucks it down.
Oh, it does, yeah. And he's, he just held it tough, made it wear.
Cody Snow, Wesley Short.
Ooh, if he got out there, he got a big chance, but he left early with the light. There goes the hat, plus 10.
Cavendish clock stopped at 5-5. It'll make it 15-5.
That 4-9's just winning the go-around by itself right now. You watch, Cody gets off the corner as the steer's moving. And they have to go before you. You can't go that early, plus 10.
Yep. Brenton Hall, Chase Tryon, 4-9, still have the overall lead. Here comes Clay Smith, Jake Corkell.
Well, these guys have been pretty flawless, haven't they?
They have. They're number 1 in the average. Smith is number 1 in the world standings. Corkell number 2.
Like we talked about, Clay Smith having a lot of confidence in old Boogie. 20 years old, been in the finals with, I know Trevor Brazil and Jake Cooper. I don't know if anybody else, but I know they both ridden him here. And Clay to get off that gray, he's got the confidence. Good job, right down the middle, sets him up. Jake Corporal heals him. It looks like the same one last night and the night before, 5 flat. It's an easy night. They're winning second. May not win much, but guess what? Theirs is on the books, and they're going to sit and see what happens.
They got it on cruise control, don't they?
They really do. They're just taking care of business. Jake gets him roped right before the fence so Clay can face. You know, those guys, it might surprise me, but they're not going to beat themselves, it looks like, this year. They're going to have to be beat tonight.
Eric Rogers, the paid play.
They got a good steer tonight, too.
Won the average last year. They've had a foot problem the last 2 rounds.
Yeah, that's the catches to it. I think Eric can get it on him right quick. Payne's had a couple leg shots, but only 6 have caught 2. Got 3, like you said. He got this one tonight. No, again the outside leg. P. 5 flat, plus 5. Eric Rogers did a good job of getting out there and turning that steer. Steer steps left, just a little, and he did a great job. Well, here goes number 2 in the average. There after that Colt Buckle race is tight, isn't it, Jeff, between these 2?
Yeah, it really is. Caleb Driggers, Junior Together. Caleb's number 3 in the world. Junior is number 1. As you mentioned, they are number 2 in the average.
Maybe that steer that Clint Summers popped it off of the first night. The steer run pretty hard and straight down the middle. Caleb is telling the Justin he's not just bombing out. Little horns, got it on him. Boy, big chance to go around. What a run tonight when they needed it. Man, I mean, 4.1. You know, the guys out there are down to a 5 flat. They just ease through a run. And when you want to win and make a point, you come back and do something like this. Watch this. Caleb Driggers gets it down there deep, so then pop off. Junior crawls out there and says, hey, let's just make a run at this go-around. 4-1.
Yeah, they were 6 tenths behind in the average. Behind Clay and Jake, so now they just moved to number 1.
That was just leapfrog. Okay, Dustin, time to shake it off. Turns him, Travis gets around him, heals him. Did he get tight? Ooh, 4-4. At least they finally got things worked out. You know what I mean? A good run.
That is way better than they did the first 3 rounds here.
I mean, you know, once again, watch. Dustin gets it on so fast right there. Travis does a good job of staying around that steer tonight, but when he faces it, not anywhere to go. Round toughens up.
Well, it's kind of fun as World Championship race starting to take a little bit of a picture here as Quinn Kessler and Joseph Harrison get ready to go.
Yeah, $1 horses right here, Quinn Kessler. Out and reaches, got it on him. Can Joseph get around? Yes, sir. For the next one. Oh, he couldn't get around the face very good. 4-4. Great job right there. You know, that steer went left a little bit. Quinn had to kind of get over the horse's head to catch him. Watch this. Gets a swing in the box, coming left. Joseph keeps kicking around him and squares up. Right there. Just a little bit late on the drag flag. Great run.
All right, let's bring in Steve Kenyon.
As we watched a lot of rodeo contestants qualifying for this NFR at the California Rodeo in Salinas. This team you're watching right here, Corey Rallman, Douglas Rich, they won 11,600 in Salinas. That got them here. By the way, I think Douglas Rich, first NFR team roping qualifier from the state of Illinois.
Eric, Illinois, as a matter of fact, where he's from.
I happen to be in that direction, Missouri, and I stopped in. Of course, Dad stayed a couple days during that last week. That man didn't sleep much. He was worried a lot. But here's his boy right here. Get that foul. Ooh. I mean, a leg to get a 4 flat to take the lead in the day money. But it happened so fast here for the Heaters. Douglas, he just didn't get around there where he wanted to be. Took a shot, didn't work. Plus 5.
Andrew Ward, Buddy Hawkins next to go. 4-1, still has the lead.
Steer tries a little bit, but he had to kind of get him where he wanted for him to catch him. They wanted right in the middle of the arena with a good run, 4-8 to go to about 4th in the goal.
Yeah, they're 4. 5 flat in the 6th spot right now. It's the last money spot.
And it is early, but you know, every time, like Butch said a while ago about that 4-1 puts those guys ahead in the average of Clay and Jade. Well, every time they're faster than 4-9, they bump them out of money tonight. So every night's important when it's a race to the end for Golden.
Golden Proctor, Logan Medlin next to go. Struggled in the first round. They've been pretty good since then. They won almost $36,000.
Rebounded good after a foul catch the first night. Kobe tried to finish it off, couldn't get it done. Got it on him right in the middle. Logan got a little tight right there, looked like it. Let one get away. He was out of the barrier. That was a big chance. See right there in the steer, he's just a little tight too, and that steer doesn't take it real good. You don't see that very often. That man doesn't miss many.
We've been talking about those teams at the top, and this next team is one of the kind of stalking, pretty good stalking position for Derek Begay and Brady Miner. They won round number 2, they're 4th in the average. They climbed from 11th and 14th in the world to 6th and 10th.
And not a team that you want just laying back there stalking you either, guys.
No, thanks for in it for the long haul.
I believe so. All right, Begay's out. No, that's the first mistake he's made. Costly with a little black steer, short horns, running hard. Begay needed one more swing maybe right there to make sure, and does not catch it.
Yeah, they've had the fastest time over 3 rounds, 3-9, but no time tonight.
Yeah, and you can see right there, it goes on. It just kind of went on dead, and that steer's horns little, short body, came right back at him, no time.
They ride out. The winners from last night ride in. Ren Richard along with Jeremy Mueller.
We talked about it last night at the Buckle. You know, Jeremy hadn't been here in a while, but when he was here, he won a lot of money to go Buckle the first time. He and Ren last night made it look real easy. Just a good, easy, solid run. All of a sudden, 4-2, won the round. He's out, got it on him. They got a chance tonight. The steer gets away. Separation, come tight. 4-7. Well, that knocked the 4-9 to 6, or maybe nothing.
Yeah,
so,
6.
Yeah, that's going to be a difference maker if they go around win going to Driggers and Junior.
Yeah, they keep trying to climb on up. But, pretty interested. Caleb Driggers, Junior and Gator, the best time tonight. 4.1 seconds to go around winning.
The first 3 leaps.
Yeah, he got up and walked out, picked the flag up. From that point, I didn't think anything was bothering him, but who knows? It's been a while since he got flat.
Yeah, absolutely. So, interesting as we jump into our team open side of things, we're bringing 8-time world champion Joe Beaver.
The great entry is the most dangerous to get here.
That flag horse might be in the draw next year.
We've said it before, they just put them on anything. Let's jump in with Tyler Wade and Trey Yates, guys. Win the first go-around. 4 flat last night. T-Wade was a magician to get a legal time. Trey gets outside leg beat. No doubt. So all that work last night goes out. That's 2 steers. That's 2 steers they're down on. So it's going to be just day money for them from now on out. You know, we talk about the race. It's the 5th round, guys. It's building. And you look at Clay, we look at Driggers, Dustin's fighting to get there. We look at guys like Clay trying to bend, they just can't get it off their back to get things going. Top of the go-around, Jeff, how many times have we seen when it starts off tough? It is tough. And first guys are no time, can Clay turn it around?
Wade Yates were kind of back in the average, even though they won the first round the time before flat. Trying along, they're back in the average as well. And set number 8, number 7 in the world right now.
They set out with a big And right there, see Clay's already facing. He's trying to get tight, looking down the rope. That's when they can flag him. 4-1. Here we go.
That should get the party started here round number 5. As Cody Snow and Wesley Thorpe get ready to rock and roll.
Cody Snow reaches against him. Thorpe gets around him and heels him fast. Yeah, 4.3. That's when they all want you to stop if you're the fastest time in the alley and watch. You don't want to watch when you're the 34-second run. Cody Snow, long reach, and watch right there. Thorpe, first legal shot.
Yeah, that was a shot.
That was a shot. That steer was strong, he ran. Here we go, into the meat of the hunt out here, Jeff.
Yep, 2 in the average, at number 3, number 2 in the world, and let's bring in Steve Kenyon.
These two are second the average, as you mentioned, Jeff. You know, between them, 5 world titles, but they've only won 1 average title. James Corgill was the average winner back in 2014.
Well, I don't know. He took the run and that's the steer they were 3-9 on. Oh, man. 4.2 goes to 14.2. That's the first mistake we've seen, and it was on Clay's side. Now watch, he's moving. See, he was moving off the corner before the steer ever moved, and that's a good steer. So a broke barrier, 14.2.
Well, there were 5 teams with a time on 4 steers. So
it's not going to kill him.
Yeah, that's killing.
That $30,000 difference between first and fourth could be huge.
Yep.
But, you know, Butch, we got 5 steers left. In team roping, anything can happen.
Rogers and Bray, they're in a pretty good spot after 4 rounds.
Now they're 4th in the average. They're placed on one. Peyton's got a couple legs. Got around there and just kind of got the outside legs and some money and some go around. So teamwork has been good. Let's see if we can set it up tonight. 4-1, 4-3. You see Eric, he's waiting. See how the man's pushing so hard on the side and want that steer to stand up. You know, some of the healers are like, there's a couple healers that do it, just a couple, but a lot of the healers see him holding that horse up. Ty Harris is holding Peyton's horse, so you can't get the very back of that box. That's because it is hard to get up there fast enough in this short start. You got to know him. He's around him tonight. There goes another leg. Oh, man, 4-2 again. You know, Peyton's going to have to work on that and fix that. That's 3 legs, I think. And they've all been for money, so +5 tonight.
Yeah, it would have been second place for them, so bumps it to 9-2. Trying to long still have the lead at 4-1. And here comes Caleb and Junior. They are number 1 in the average, and they are number 1 in the world standings on both sides. Let's see if they can reach the midway point of the NFR. In that exact same positions on both sides.
This steer, Junior's smart enough to read it. This steer really hit and kind of sprawled out the first time he went. There were 4-2 +5 on him, but you know, Caleb knows that he's going to get hold of the steer, get him moving where his feet come together, and they could really get money tonight. They could just kind of, you know, close that lid just tonight for anyway and feel good about themselves going into tomorrow.
Yeah, there were only 3 teams that had clean runs on all of them. Which is all one of those just break the barrier.
He's got to move him, and he does. Junior Hill broke the barrier, guys. He broke the barrier, I'm telling you. He left early. I thought he got off the court. Maybe not. I thought he got off the court early.
Yeah, they're flashing penalty, 14-7.
Oh, man. And I mean, those 2 steers were good, and both of them took way too early to start.
Seeing all these teams at the top have some mental errors tonight. A couple broken barriers.
Here's a chance for Dustin to just stomp on him right here when you can. He's had some trouble this week. He can fit right now. He can just show them, hey guys, guess what? Y'all make a mistake tonight. I'm gonna win the go around. I'm not gonna go down easy. If he's out, he's got it on him fast. He weight heels outside leg. They're going down the ring. They're not gonna get a flag. Yep, finally. 5'9" +5. All right, good sky cam view right here. He sticks on this steer and watch. When this steer turns, see that horse to me, he's moving face a little early, getting a little weak right there, and that steer went down the arena. Travis doesn't have a very good spot to throw down rope 2 feet.
Clay Try and Jake Long still have the lead 4-1 as we get to Quinn Kessler and Joseph Harrison.
All right, Quinn Kessler, you know, as a young kid, he's won about every rope that you can win. Now we're going to go around tonight. Joseph will heal this one, and he did. Oh, a leg, 4.3 plus 5. Quinn Kessler turned that steer to be about 3.7 or 8. You don't see Joseph miss many of those. Watch this. This black horse, he knows his play. He's been here before. Quinn gets out over him, gets a great shot on him. When he turns him, about 30 minutes like Joseph's got him, steer kind of went to trot down to there. Didn't give him a very good look. Plus 5.
Boy rolling on the right, Douglas Ridge on the left. These guys have pretty much been treading water since they got here. Came in 13th in the world. They dropped one spot to 14th.
They have. They need to kind of get it going, but they've got a steer tonight that's good. They were 4-4 on this steer tonight. It's an easy go around. Oh, he steps to him by the time he throws, you know. You know, if you know they're coming to you, you can break wide and be ready, but when they step to you as you're throwing, it's hard to catch them. That's going to be a no time for sure when you throw.
Man, right now 14-2. By the way, it's making it interesting. Actually, yeah, it's been interesting.
9-2 is third.
Yeah, keep in mind we're not done here. The Justin Boots post show coming up when we wrap up after the bull riding. We'll have a 1 hour post show. Look back at everything that happened in round number 5 as we reach the midway point of the 21 NFR. Then we'll head to the South Point Hotel and Casino for the buckle presentation. Let's bring in Steve Kenyon.
This next team, Andrew Ward, Buddy Hawkins, starting the night third in the average. They've got a chance to move to first with a clean run.
Yeah, they'll do that too. Oh, leg. And that was the place in the round, guys. When in third in the average, they could have moved up on them and could have sure got a good check in the round. All right, this paint steer turns. Watch Buddy right there when he throws. The left leg hits, doesn't hop when he wants to come up off the ground, and he gets a leg out of it. We're getting up towards the end of the leg, because we're in third.
Yeah, when you look at Eric Roberts and those guys that are in this chase for the world, it's kind of playing in their direction right now.
Oh, isn't it though? And that's funny, usually when the second team out's 4-1, everybody else kind of gets with it.
4-1 still winning. Coleman Proctor, Logan Medlin ready to go. It's kind of been feast or famine for these guys.
Yeah, tonight's a good night to make a good solid run. I mean, it can be 3 or be 3, but not you got 4 teams left after you roll. If you leave the arena, win it third, you're going to win good money.
Anything under 10-9, you're going to be on the
This
leaderboard.
could be the day money win. Great run. 3-8. That's going down one right there.
How about the fastest time we've seen this week?
Man.
Over the first 5 rounds, 3-8, so they move to the top spot.
All right, you get 3 legal head catches in the head. Round the neck, low the middle. That's one reason that's a horse of the year. Here Kit went to kicking, that horse went to going around, and he got some separation. They just made an outstanding run to take the lead 3-8.
Derek McGann riding with Brady Minor. They won round 2 with a time of 3-9.
I don't pay it off yet.
There's a look at that leaderboard. Just got a whole lot tougher as Proctor and Medlin moved to the lead at 3.8. But, you know, still right now, 9-4 is getting a check. So it's wide open if you're McGann Minor. There's a lot of room to negotiate in there from 3-8 all the way down to 9-4.
Big gap and a lot of money. And you know what people you don't think of sometimes, just 5th in the round is a really good rodeo in the summer. So it's a good check if you can win.
Yeah, about $7 grand.
Exactly. Eric McGann not open for 5th. He missed the money. And that's 2 in a row.
Which is one of those nights where all those top contenders, they just have issues.
They're going to let other people have chances, aren't they? They got to climb up in there with that. With good money tonight in the round.
A couple of guys that have made a pretty good move came in number 10, Ren Richard and Jeremy Buell. They came in 10th. They won about 50,000. They're top 5 in the average. If they get their clean here, they're going to move up. They're number 6 in the world. These guys are creeping into that world championship conversation.
Well, that's kind of how, you remember Jeremy got that gold buckle. Came from the bottom, and they were just kind of winning. All of a sudden, the last go around, they win second or something, win the average. And gold buckles came with it.
Yeah, it was old Canada.
That's right.
First Canadian team ropers to win world championship.
They're making it look easy. Look at that. 4 flat for second. I'm telling you, that's exactly how it happened before when the guy. We were looking at them kind of, Levi Simpson and Jeremy. All of a sudden, they won a championship. Ren does a good job of setting this steer up. See how he comes back up the arena a little bit so that steer follows him and is actually in tow? a great job of being the quarterback. In the beard, he caught the pass.
Yeah, he knows the roadmap to the World Championship. Smith Summers and Ross Ashford back in the box.
Time to kind of shake it loose tonight. Women hadn't had a very good week. They sit out. If he got out, they could be fast here. And he ropes an outside leg. That's twice he hadn't got a dally. And his ropes got away both times, and it looks like he's kind of fighting back there. You know, Clint got out of the barrier, and he must have done a good job of pulling this. It looked like a barrier to watch. Right when he heals him, he comes up to slack, goes over the horse's head, and there's no chance of getting it down. When it's in the middle of his head or over, he kind of goes back right there. See the slack? The horse's head's actually holding the rope to get the saddle. One team left, guys. Is the leg still getting money?
Oh, yeah, two of them.
There you go.
Oh, yeah. Eric Roberts and Peyton Bray are going to get paid. And they're sitting there at 9-2. They're 5th place at the moment. And then you got another one in there at 9-3. So here we go with Britton Hall and Chase Tryon.
A good run right here, Smart.
That was.
Hey, up the leg. I love it, Smart. 5'4", wasn't intentional, I guarantee you.
Yeah, 2 9s are going to get paid tonight. So.
How about from 3-8 to 9-3?
Yeah, you build a Walmart in between that right there. That's how spread out it was. So Coleman Proctor, Logan Manning, they're going to come in at 3 and 8. They're going to take the go around and can't beat down 3-8, a 4, and a 4.
Caleb Driggers, Clay Smith, they've just been perfect, spot on. Both of them broke the barrier last night. Doesn't just take them out or kill them off, but when you're battling out for that championship, you don't want to let anybody get up on you. And when the leader come in, Dustin, he's got a little turned around, maybe he can battle them off in the last 5 rounds. You know, guys, we got to remember there's over 100,000 left just in the last 5 go-rounds. Hey, Jeff, you know, you're dirt. You've been hazing all this time for just that little bit of cut they give you, and now you're just taking it all away.
Oh, he is. Oh, $100,000. He's just rocking and rolling.
He's loving that, isn't he?
He is. Cody Snow, Wesley Thorpe, first team out tonight.
All right, Cody Snow. I didn't look for miss out of Cody Snow this week. Had one mistake. Turns a good steer. World champ heals him. That's the way you start to go around 4.3. That steer was strong. That steer was running hard down the arena. Snow did a really good job of setting this steer up. Watch. Reaches a long ways. Now watch right there. See how the steer got set up? When his feet came together just a little bit, Wesley Thorpe, he pulled it back.
Now 4-3, that'll give the ropers coming after you something to think about. How about Clayton Smith and Jake Corkill? They are in a great spot. 3rd and 2nd in the world, number 2 in that average as they start the second half.
You bet. They got a steer that was good. I think this steer is going to fit. You see a 4-3 coming out right off the bat. And one mistake last night, the barrier, but like I said, he wasn't on the beat, so the race is tight and still going. He's out, they say, oh, that's not going to help. Low steer had a little bit of a low head, kind of built funny, and the steer was low going across there. Clay was still not giving. Oh, that's okay. Oh, now watch right here. See that steer, he just runs, he just got his head down the way he's built. You know, he's low-headed, and he just did not catch.
Wow. That'll change things in terms of the World Championship picture. And coming up now, you got Eric Rogers and Peyton Bray. They won the average last year at the National Finals Rodeo. They're in a good spot right now. Both are 4 in the world and 5th in
You
that.
betcha. That's the one you've been looking for.
Yeah, that gets Peyton back on the right track right there.
Yeah, you know, Eric, I told him, I said, hey, man, that guy can heal. Just throw and duck and make him work at it. He didn't. He set him up, but Peyton Bray got around that one and healed him down. Yeah, they're going to move up in the average, but playing them distance, so we don't count those guys out either, you know?
Nope. 4-2 moves into the lead. Here comes Driggers again.
They're going to make a statement tonight. Ooh, Junior takes another swing, and it got away from him 4.8. Maybe might get a little bit around, sure might not win in 3rd already, but you know, he felt something funny. Let's watch. Driggers gets out, sticks it on him. He comes around right there. When he goes to throw, he just didn't feel like he had a shot to get the rope down on the ground. Bottom strand under. Took another swing, caught him. Now we see what Dustin Squeezer can bounce back. Let's see. He's out. He's got nothing to win the go-around. Travis heals him. One leg. Woo. 4 flat, +5.
That's just pretty much how their 6 days is gone right there.
It really is, isn't it? And you can see the disgust on Travis's face. Dustin gets on his fast, this steer turns. You know, when he turned, you know, you see Butch that steer's head going down the arena?
Yeah.
That means that back end swung under him, and they're hard to heal like that in Travis's defense.
Quinn Kessler, Joseph Harrison next to go.
All right, Quinn Kessler, I said before, this black horse, been here 2 or 3 times. I know a couple times with Matt Sherwood. He trained him when he was young. He's got him back for the national finals. Got Joseph Harris on the other side. That makes you comfortable when you're the quarterback throwing that ball. You got a receiver like Joseph Harrison. So, Quinn, get it out of there, get out of there and get it on him, and let's turn the go around up 4-2. Win first. He's out, got it on him, big chance to be 3. Joseph got him. Yeah. That's what we're looking for. 3.9. I told you, if you quarterback like that, Quinn Kessler, Joseph Harris is gonna catch it. Great run to watch. This black horse comes across flat. Quinn does a great job of getting him medallion on as short as he could. And right here, see that black horse face running backwards? We have broke the 4-second, guys. 3 and 9.
3 and 9. 1/10 shot, the fastest time we've seen this week. 3.8 from Proctor and Mellon, which won last night. And here comes Coy Rallman and Douglas Ridge.
Yeah, he made the finals last rodeo. We talked about it at Salinas, the turf finale. You're looking at all 4, so being the header, there's no back off if you want to win money tonight. He's waiting on that steer to look straight out to shoot so he can get a good start. You know, they ride up and reset a lot of times as much for you as it is a horse because it's a quick start. You got to be trigger ready. He's out. Boy, this is a quick turn right here. Douglas Healy. What about that? 3.6. Hey, that ride up and reset was just worth maybe 27,000, guys.
Man.
Wow. Look right here when he comes right here. Right that first swing. He gets it at the barrier. Now his rope, he's got him short and tight. Douglas, that's how you stop one right there so you can get faced. Now go around has just gotten nasty, fellas.
It has. That is the fastest time that we have seen now in 6 rounds. And let's bring in Steve Ginion.
Andrew Ward and Buddy Hawkins, leaders in the average after last night. They were 3.9 seconds ahead of Clay Smith and Jake Corkill. They took in no time. The team that slid on the average was 4.8, Caleb and Junior. These guys have a little turf to play with in that average right now.
Well, when you go around, it goes from 3.6 to 4.4. You know, these guys are smart enough to know if they don't have a shot, they're taking a swing just like that. Buddy Hawkins comes in there, block and tackle. He says, yeah, y'all can be 3 all y'all want. We're going to be 4-8. And we're going to look at the big prize, 70,000 in a few more nights.
Yeah, and I think they're the only team that are clean on all their steers.
I believe so, yeah.
I don't think they broke the leg yet.
No, and look how smart he has steer step.
Yeah.
And he takes another swing, and Buddy says, watch this. I'm going to block and tackle. You're not getting out of my look.
They go right back to the top of that average. Now the Coleman, Proctor, and Logan Medlin, they won a bunch of money. They won about 63,000 so far. Climbed up from 14th and 11th in the world all the way up to number 8 and number 6. Just out of the average money at the moment.
They're going to be going at them. That's how they, you know, they've got the money, go around wins at fast times. So 3.6 to 4.4. Coleman is going to have to do his job. That means hit the barrier, throwing and turning. Here comes Logan Medlin, heel horse of the year. He can run around them fast enough. Down, they holler. Big chance. Oh, he goes back. Logan got caught riding by just a little bit, looked like. And when he did, that steer got away from him. You know, there's a fine line, like he was trying to get up there. Let's see, maybe he just got hung, got caught. Right, oh, he got caught right there. Coleman jerked him away from him. Didn't jerk him away. Got him turned before Logan could get up there and throw. That was to be 3 also. I mean, that was dirty fast right there. All right, about time for McGay to turn it around, Jeff.
No doubt, McGay and Minor, they won the second round with a time of 3.9. Been a little cold the last couple of rounds. I think we'll warm things up.
Pretty tough round to warm things up.
Butch, I tell you what, Butch, you were right. I'm looking at some tracks where that Coleman just turned that steer.
Yeah.
He is 6 foot inside the other tracks that were 3. Yeah, he was about to just turn it on, maybe really on fire. All right, McGay, get your reset, get that rope ready. McGay said he wasn't going to rodeo much, and he won $10 American, and he come home and his mom said, I want to go to the NFR. And he said that's all she had to say. I took off rodeo. Now, got it on him. Brady gets around him. Can he heal him? He does. Get tight. Great run. 4.1. You think this is in a tough go-around of team roping? 4-1 is winning third, guys. Oh,
got a 3-9
man.
and a 3-6 ahead of him.
All right, look right there. Gate gets it on him. Gets to hustle that horse out of there just a little bit solid. Maybe not enough cheap for ducking, but Brady does a great job of heeling him down. 4-1.
Let's bring Steve Ginion back in.
Brent Richard and Jeremy Bueller next. They're the top money-winning team in the team roping. $69,000, and that's after not winning any money the first 2 go-rounds. They're 5th in the world, 4th in the average, with a chance to move up to 3rd if they can be clean on this run. That'd be an extra $12,000 if you can move up to that number 3 spot.
We talked about it last night, Jeremy Bueller kind of following that world championship plan he had a couple of years ago.
How about just placing around, guys?
Looks good.
Huh?
You betcha.
Isn't he, Jeff? He's crawling in from the back door. 4 flat. 3rd in the go-around. They're going to move up in the average. And watch this. I mean, this Brent Richard's done a great job all week, but watch the beard. Right there. That's a Kyle Lockett shot right there. That's head in the back feet. Great run. Those guys are not going to let it get away without them trying to win it.
No, they're in 3rd place right now to Clint Summers, Ross Ashford next to go.
These guys need to turn it around too, and like Luke said earlier, you could have picked her easier around. Turn it around. He's there, late, got to reach, gets it on, runs, gets around there and heels him. Dolan can't get a dally again on the left side of the horse's head. That's 2 nights in a row. That's kind of hard to do, dallying on that side, guys, if you're right-handed. Wow, what a tough round of team roping tonight.
Boy Rallman, Douglas Friends have got the lead at 3-6, 3-9 right behind them. 4 flat, 4-1, 4-2, 4-3. That rounds out the top 6. Not a lot of wiggle room right there. There's Britton Hall. Chase trying to get ready to go.
We hadn't scared Britton Hall off of 3-6, I promise you. This kid, he's got the game, he's got the horse to do it. He's out. Oh, another 3 right here. Get tight. Oh, leg. 3-8. Plus 5. 8-8. Okay, Britton Hall blows the barrier out and hooks right there. Chase comes around, tries him. Looks like he healed him. Just didn't get it down enough on the outside leg. Plus 5. And now we go to one guy that's really not scared to throw. T-Way.
Got a weight on the right. Trey Yates on the left. They won the first round.
They sit out. Oh, no dally. No dally. He was throwing, ducking, all at once trying to be 3. And sometimes you just can't get back to the donut with it. Watch this. He reaches, gets it, he tries it once, twice, and it's gone.
That steer's going one direction, this one's going another.
It doesn't take long to get it away from you down there, Jeff, fast.
If they try and Jake Long, they're going to be the last team out tonight.
They kind of got it turned around, got a good check. You know, this is a tough round tonight. You just got to turn it loose and hope it works. A 3-point shot's all you can take right here to win money tonight. I don't think 4-3 is it even last hole, maybe?
Last hole right now.
Here we go. Well, if he got out, they got a chance to take you get him. Get tight fast. You betcha, 3-9. Wow. Boy, that's good to see for the champ.
Holy cow.
Old champ's coming back at him, let me tell you. Clay Trine is playing the young man's game right here. Watch this. He turns his steer, and Jake's a little late getting there. See, he has to take a big old swing. The little rope gets away. That was a great turn. Jake cleaned it up. That's a 19 open, guys. And the rookies, they take it out.
That was an incredible round right there. 3-6. Then it goes down to 3-9, 3-9, 4-2. Is in the last spot making money. So yeah, it took you a lot tonight to get a check. So round 6 of the team roping was the real deal. Saddlebrook right.
I told him tonight, I said, hey, we have this little thing called a buckle ceremony at the South Point. He said, I know where it's at, I'm trying to get there. He got there tonight with that great run. We saw Clay Smith falter, and he missed the steer. Guys, they're one steer down. That could be the difference maker in the World Championship in the team row because, Jeff, you know as well as I do, Saturday night, if you get a good average check, that helps that chance for a go buckle.
Joe B will preach that 2 checks on Saturday night to win the World Championship. The average check and a go-around check. That always is a pretty good booster for you as Eric Rogers and Peyton Bray get ready to go.
They're 4th in the average, and they had a decent week. Great start.
Right.
Boy, here we go. This could go tight lead around. Whoa, great run. 4-4. Got a little bit of rope got away from Peyton right there when he healed him. So it makes it just a little
got Caleb and Junior on the left, you got Dustin and Travis on the right, and it's a tale of two very different NFRs. You can see that Caleb and Junior, they're right where they want to be.
You're right.
They're number 2 in the average, they're number 1 in the world, and for the other team that came in here number 1, they've gone the wrong direction.
He got a front leg. That's the first time he's been late. Now he's got his horse over the rope. He's got to get his horse out from the rope first. Now, can he fish this out? This is going to be devastating if not, but he got it out. Nope, he didn't. Thought he did right there at the end. You know, we've seen these guys fish them out before, but it's hard. That's the first time Caleb has missed the barrier and took a reach and throw. When he did, he got the front leg. Now he got it out one of them, but I don't think he's going to get this. Oh, man.
Boy, they were number 2 in that average, as we mentioned, so
they just
no
dropped
time.
down to steer also. You know, now they're down to steer 2 guys. So
Yeah, there's only 3 teams with time now on all.
And then watch out there, he reaches, he puts a lot on it, and see that curl go down, he didn't want to pop it off. And when he did, he got the front leg. So if you're Dustin Squeezer, guys, you're the next team, this is the time to win the go-around, to put a stamp on trying to win the championship. If he's out, this is state money.
Holy cow, 3-7.
Man, that's what you do when you're trying to win a championship and the challenger stumbles. Look at this. He's got it right now. Travis does an outstanding job of getting tight. He wouldn't have never got a flag if he wouldn't. A great run. 3-7, the plot thickens.
Leaderboard change 3-7. Let's bring Team Kenya back in.
Guys, Quinn Kessler is the next header, and Joseph Harrison the next healer. Quinn and Clint Summers, who's going to rope later, are on a very short list of guys. First time they came to the NFR, they were healers. Now they're headers. Only 9 people have done that.
Yeah, and Quinn Kessler's been winning since he was 12 years old. Roping both ends. So, you know, they've had a good finals. They won about 60,000, but when that steer beat him out of the barrier, Quinn just had to go catch it.
Trevor Brazil's on that list.
He is on that list, yeah.
Came here as a healer, won 98, then moved to the other side of the box. JD Yates can rope anything, anywhere. He's amazing. Coy Rollman, Douglas Ribs, they won last night. They had a time of 3-6.
They did. They showed him what it's about last night. Got about what? He's ready. He had a big swing and was ready right there. They won 40,000 so good start, you know, with a lot of money left out here. They showed last night what they could do. And this road head was about as good as their aliens building. All right, great start. Reach, gets it. Douglas gets around this steer, pulls off the shot, but he got leg. I was going to say, if he healed that one, that was going to be dirty healing 101 right there. You know, that's nothing. Watch his start. Watch the flag and the horse's chest. See, he pulls before he gets there. A great reach, but that steer came around pretty wild and real wide and back in, kind of fighting his head. Douglas, not much chance right there. Let's go down the lead.
Yeah, here you go. Andrew Ward, Buddy Hawkins. Well, a little over 42,000. They're still back there 11th in the world on both sides, but as you mentioned, number 1 in the average.
All right, smart. Goes and catches him, sets him up. Buddy turns in there and heals him by 2 feet. 4-9. Probably shouldn't win anything around, but we've seen stranger things happen, but really solidifies their spot in the average with 3 steers left. Good start. The steer's got some little horns. He gets down deep. Buddy kicks around there, extra swing to make sure. Big money at the end for those guys if they keep it up.
Now $70,000. Let's bring Steve Kenyon back in.
Coleman Proctor and Logan's horse Drago on the heel side. The back-to-back 2 years in a row, heel horse of the year. That puts him in really elite company. Listen to these names that have won it back-to-back. Jake Long's Colonel, Brady Reiner's Ray, Brandon Allen's Diesel won it 4 times. Rich Kelton's Chili Dog, Rich's Roni, and Corey Kuntz and Iceman in 92 and 93.
That Iceman was a cool horse. Yeah, really cool horse.
That Diesel wasn't nothing to sneeze at. Long reach, does he have 1 horn?
I think so.
Yeah. Look at that. He's going to go 2 feet just to prove a point. He says, hey, Coleman, you turning my horn on the rope, I'm fishing it on. It's off. No time.
Agus squeezing Graves in the top spot, 3-7.
You know, that's important for that World Championship race, isn't it, guys? 27,000. Boost that up. Good.
Rogers and Brave, still number 2. These guys can
hanging around, Jeff.
That's all you got to do is have a chance on Saturday. Don't forget, Brady Minor, they won round 2 with a time of 3-9.
Yeah, placed in the first round, won round 2, start off with a bang. Just got to went the other way. Time to turn it around. $1,000 left in the go-arounds out there if you win first, so you can bet McGay's going to be coming with this one.
You know, I swear, Brady Miner's field horse looks and watches the header.
He doesn't start
every night. He stands right there and watches that header.
Watching that head horse.
Look at that.
When that head horse leaves, watch it. He's gone, see?
Yeah, I swear it's walking.
He says, hey, Brady, don't bother me. I know where I need to go.
You just pay attention. I know what I'm doing.
Isn't that funny with the personality and the smartness that we maybe don't give them enough credit for? Because you're exactly right. It's like in the hazing. You watch those horses. When those guys move over there, they're gone.
Yeah.
Here's another team that's hanging around, fellas.
Doing exactly what they need to do. Ren Richard, Jeremy Bueller, they're third in the average. They moved up from number 10 to number 5 in the world standings.
They got a chance to move to second very easy. It's Caleb the Junior went out.
That's right.
That's another $15,000 difference come Saturday night. You know, they've been making it look easy to them. Ren's done a good job of playing his quarterback position, which he knows how to play on the field.
By the way, he was a quarterback.
That's right. So, you know, and you got to know, Butch, that doesn't hurt.
No.
You know, sports doesn't hurt rodeo at all. You learn how to handle situations and pressure and think. And like right now, he's not going to knock where that steer looks. He's in a too good position where he's at. He's out. Wow, he goes out this one. Beard comes around there and gets him. Great run. That Ren Richard just opened up a can and said, here, take a drink of this. Wow.
4-2 moves the second best in the round. These guys, again, keep on climbing the mountain.
Look at that reach on those little bitty horns.
Yeah, I was going to say, that steer didn't have very big horns.
Hey, but he was not worried about third. He was on second and some go-around money. He might be having to go buckle plan.
That's a big step in that direction right there as Clint Summers, Ross Ashford getting ready to go.
Time to turn it around. They haven't won anything. This can do it tonight. If he heals him quick, you let him get away from him before he heals him. It's going to be too long anyway. And ropes the leg at 4-6 plus 5. You see when this steer turns like right, he had to throw there to be fast. And he got away from him. Kind of got down the arena, looked like a little bit. Steer went under, couldn't see but one leg and roped one leg.
Brenton Hall, Chase Tryon next.
These guys are really good together. This Brenton Hall, he's not scared to take a throw right there and come around and do it too. He's out to do it in the middle, and they get tight. Oh, broke barrier and a leg. So they maxed out on penalties. See that? Picking that pigtail up that cotton stream. Watch this. Since steer's not pulling the neck rope, and Brenton's already through the barrier. So the leg on the back end did not matter tonight. You know, look at that right now, guys. First, second, third, all guys, all teams that are in that battle for world championship, they're first, second, third tonight.
Yeah. We're talking about J.D. Yates, the great J.D. Yates, who I think qualified for the NFR right after puberty. He was that young. There's his son, Trey, on the healing side.
This is his head horse, too. Tyler Wade's changed, got back on this gun. They won a lot of money on this year. Can Trey get him before he gets away? Yes, he does. Great run. 4-4. T-Wade was out of the run right there. In other words, when he faced, he was backing up, trying to get tight. There was nowhere else to go. 4-4 goes to third. Watch this reach. Gets him. The stun horse comes right back, trying to get him through to watch. Right there, he's on the wall. That's all they can do.
4-4 is going to time for third place. Vegas Giza and Gray still in the top spot, 3-7. They need the money. They're second, fourth in the world. Here comes Clay Tryon and Jake Long.
They've kind of riding the ship a little bit, guys. They're about 45,000, 50,000. Started out, it was just terrible all week, and he got in the stall, and they're getting money.
They're spot out of the money in the average. They're number 6 on both sides of the world standings.
3-7 in the lead. That's a tough first place. I'm telling you, anytime you're under 4, that's going to be hard to win to go around. But placing is easy if you get a roll with the steer on the head side.
Clay Tryon's a 3-time world champion, 1 in 05, 1 in 13, 1 in 14. That's Jake Long, average champion here at the NFR.
He is out of the barrier. He's crazy. I mean, the split around. That's what I'm talking about. Man, it's good to see that old champ go back and get his groove on, isn't it?
Isn't it funny how he struggled in one run, just zeros in there.
Over the shoot, he says, Jake, he's going to try it out there. I want to face. You better heal him. You're a number 10 healer. All right. 2-3-7. That's what it's all about. Cody Snow, Wesley Thorpe have not had the week we expected out of them.
because they're right out the wall. Right?
Yeah, and if you're late, he was late at all getting there. He can't rope him on the first jump. Nowhere to go.
Pair of 3.7s at the top of the leaderboard. Then you go down to a 4.2 and a couple 4.4s. We're down to our last heat. Clay Smith, the 2-time world champion. Jake Corkill, the 3-time world champion.
You know, they're one steer down, but now so is Junior and Drigger. So placing around here, keep battling back. We'll have a 4-team race for the gold buckle. Ooh, steer runs. Jake gets around and gets swapped out the inside still. I ripped that inside leg. Too long, 4.6 plus 5. As the plot thickens, the farther we go down the week, you know, those guys are hanging around. Just like Jeff said, they're hanging around for a reason. Got a chance.
It's kind of fun, Joe. You got guys that are out of the average at the top of the world standings. They're gunning for the go-arounds. And you got the other guys that are just kind of jockeying for position right behind them and hope those average dollars are big enough to carry them to a gold buckle. So we have a lot of drama over these last 3 nights. And Clay Triumph, Jake Long, 3.7. Then Vegas Keys and Graves, who came here as the top ropers on the planet. They're trying to get it done too. So we'll talk with our winner. Junior, they're right where they want to be.
You're right.
They're number 2 in the average. They're number 1 in the world. And for the other team that came in here number 1, they had gone the wrong direction.
Oh. He got a front leg. Oh. That's the first time he's been late. Now he's got his horse over the rope. He got to get his horse out from the rope first. Now, can he fish this out? This is going to be devastating if not, but he got it out. Nope, he didn't. Thought he did right there at the end. You know, we've seen these guys fish them out before, but it's hard. That's the first time Caleb has missed the barrier and took a reach and throw. When he did, he got the front leg. Now he got it out more than a little, but I don't think he's going to get this. Oh, man.
Boy, they were number 2 in that average, as we mentioned, so
they just dropped down to steer also. You know, now they're down to steer 2 guys. So
there's only 3 teams with time now on all.
And then watch out there, he reaches, he puts a lot on it, and see that curl go down, he didn't want to pop it off. And when he did, he got the front leg. So if you're Dustin,
well, Blue Man Group in the house as well, along with Elvis, and they kind of like to invade that pre-show that we got going on here. Let's bring in 8-time world champion Joe Beaver. You know, every race, man, is just wide open. It's so much fun.
And there's a lot of these guys down here when they saw the blue meeting group on there, they ran to the back of the building. Those guys are scary, dude.
You got the Blue Man Group behind you there with the pro officials.
Yeah, that's a different set of blue men that scared me too. Sometimes Butch they'll run to those and step away from them.
Yep. Well, there's a look at the world standings on the heavy side of things. They can squeeze a 200,000 holding on, and Dustin and Travis are going to be the first 2 guys out tonight, and they need to make something happen. They're 1-2 in the world standings, but they are way back in the average.
You know, we might as well just get into the meat of the race right off the bat, huh, guys? Day money, they got to do it. Day money at a time. He's out. There's the day money chance. Travis got an inside leg. Oh, man. 3-9. And you know, honestly, if you go 2 feet, they're 3-6 right there, probably or faster, man. That's not going to help right there.
Well, at the healing side of things, Junior's still in that top spot. $20,000 lead now over Travis Graves. But you got some guys that have creeped up there in the average, and that's going to be a big difference come Saturday night when those paydays start factoring in. When you win $70,000 to win the average, or $56,000 to win second. This is Quinn Kessler and Joseph Harrison.
You know, they've had a good week, about $60,000 this week, and Quinn's one of our only guys you mentioned earlier, Butch did earlier in the week, that's made it head and heel. That just goes to show you the talent he has with the rope. And I said earlier in the week, this black horse, he's been here a couple times with Matt Sherwood. Now he's here with Quinn. When you see Dustin get that good start, Quinn's rode a lot worse than that, trust me. That man's double dog on sales. He can handle that.
The downside that he did not mark him out.
No,
I'll tell you that.
There'll be a few Bronx coming up here and do the same thing.
Exactly.
It might be the same feeling, but a different result.
Yeah.
Gotta get those feet over the brakes and shoulders right there.
Well, that'll wear you out.
That'll get you ready for to come with the big swing. Oh man, throws it off the left horn, no time.
We've already had a bronc rider go out with a grand injury. We don't need anything else added to it down that line.
Hey, see, like he gets a good swing off in the box, and when he's throwing, he just doesn't get the right horn, spins it off the left horn, no time. We got a race for him in that steer wrestling, don't we? Just like the all the events, really. It's so cool to see it go down that last three.
It's like a movie day today. Will Lewis and Wags again as well.
Now there's that.
Roman Rich, they won round 6 with the time of 3-6.
Decent finals, about 50,000. First time qualifiers, squeaked in at the very last minute at the rodeo at Salinas, the tour finale. And they had to catch her last year. That's a hard thing too, just catching, you're gonna make the national finals. That's not easy, and especially at Salinas.
I was gonna say, throw them in the Salinas arena. They earned it.
It's not like it's poured in the gate.
Another pasture roping out there.
Right. This steer doesn't care who they are, he does not want to stand correct.
Well, look at that horse.
Heel horse needs a break right there. That head horse did, he stood forever.
He just locked up.
Yeah, he was up there when you guys buckled him, thanking everybody, and I said, "Did you forget somebody?" He said, "No." I said, "Yeah, you did that Roman head horse."
I'll say.
That Roman head horse is amazing. He got to wait that steer out because right now the way he's standing, he's going to break down the wall. The steer is, in other words, when he pushes him, he's going to lean into that side of that chute. That is not good. Here you can hear his horns ticking on that preferred chute. He's not going to get his head up and look through the gates. Even like right there, he's still got his head cocked to that one side. It's hard enough to get a start and know where they're going to be without them playing trickery with you.
Does it matter which lead they break into? Can you tell that?
One thing about it, even when the side can go away, he got him around the net. Get him done this. Get side fast run. 4 flat. It looked like Douglas almost tipped something with his heel rope right there. And he still just set him down. All right, great job scoring. Gets him on the net. Turns in there right there. It looked like something was funny, and he just set it down. They came tight. Great run to start the round. Here's our average leaders, guys. They're making it look easy, aren't they? One run.
And look at 4-3.
Just practice being run, Butch.
That's right. And they take one extra swing and still they're bringing in mid-4s every night.
They had a great steer. They were 3-9 and 4-5 on him, but when you're in their position, you just don't want to make a major mistake with 2 steers left. And Mike plays it around tonight. Who knows?
Well, they've been clean on every steer. They've averaged 5.4 seconds on 7 steers. That's before the 4-3, so that's getting quick.
That could play with the record.
Maybe, yeah.
That was Andrew Ward, Buddy Hawkins. Now he gets Coleman Proctor and Logan Medlin.
This could be fast. This is a good steer. They were 4-2 and there was a leg on him once, but I don't think it was the steer's fault. I think if Coleman can hook it on this quick, and he did, right there, get him low. Yes, sir. Oh, he couldn't get tight fast enough. 4-1.
And these guys are feast for famine, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
Sure they finished near the top of the round.
I knew that steer step left, and Coleman, he knew it because he's wide and he sticks it on him. And right there, when he heels him, look, he may have faced a tick early. He had a little bit more room, but he probably thought he was out of the room. 4-1 goes to second.
Derek McGee, Brady Meyer, 1 round 2. And what about 50,000? But they've had some issues as well.
This next one go the lead around tonight. This is a great steer. There were 3-8 and 4-4 on this steer. Derek has just kind of had a problem the last couple nights gauging his distance when he throws, leaving the box. So 4 flat, 4-1, 4-3. You better be gauging pretty good tonight and be fast because this is going to take a 3-second run to win the round. Which is easy for him to do. He's out, got it on him, Brady gets around him, comes out fast. 4-1. 4-1. Go to second, third.
Boy, rope ran on him a little bit. They could have been maybe fast.
Yeah, he couldn't get it stopped.
Right. That's a big steer.
I was going to say, this is a big heavy steer. Watch, he skips it on kind of. Brady heels him going away right there. He just took a little hit and took it away from him. But I'm going to tell you about Brady Meyer. He always says they don't give you. Look at that. That's a race.
Well, these guys have been fun to watch right here. They're just going to have been jockeying to the right position just to give themselves a chance on Saturday to wind up with that world championship. And it's a plan that Jeremy Bueller knows well. It worked for him back in 2016, won the average, won the world championship. These guys start number 2 in the average and then number 5 on both sides of the world standings.
They're not going to get to number 1. Andrew, they're 38, and they're 47, so it's a good run. That's right. You just gotta hold your spot right there. Give yourself a chance. Good start. Reaches and gets him. Put the beard out there, measures him off. Oh, God, get it down right there. Wow. And a leg. He's 5'4" plus 5. Those are 10-4. That could come back and kind of get him if he gets him by Rogers and them are before second behind.
Yeah, there's only 3 teams that have a time on all these steers, so these guys can't go any worse than third, but
you know, he's lucky that leg stayed in there.
He is real lucky. He could have fell right out.
Yeah, very easily. He didn't have slack very good. He could have got away. That's going to get Rogers and Peyton Branch chance. They blow through one, they can gather them up to the average. And they're trying to get in the back row.
Glenn Summers, Ross Ashford, ready to go?
Well, they got to shake it off. They have just had a terrible week, no other way of saying it. Nothing has worked for these guys.
They're pretty much highlight 3 at this point in time. Still got 3 chances. See the leaderboard, Roman Rich trying to win another go around.
Ross's first trip to the finals. Clint's been here healing for Eric Rogers, and he's here heading. And they picked, it's a tough night. 3-second run to go to lead, but when you've had the kind of week they've had, you just go, you're shooting at the win anyway. 4th and 5th is going to do you any good. You want to win first.
3 of the first 7 rounds have had tries in the 4th to get a win.
It's not going to matter. They get a leg, they get a barrier, they max out on penalties, and the week continues to just go downriver for these guys. You can see he left early, right there. See the horse's chest? It knocked the flag out of the way before. The rope fell off the steer's neck, so that's a +10 every day.
Brendan Hall on the right, Chase Tryon on the left.
Another team, Jeff, that just hadn't seen the success we've seen them have at the NFR before.
They're in the last spot in the average. They're 8th down that line, but they've only won got about 14,000.
Yeah, it's been a dry national finals for these guys. He's late. Gonna have to run him down the arena, measure him off and heal him. Not gonna get any money tonight. They're gonna be 6-6. That's not gonna help their cause.
Up 4 flat still has the lead. Let's bring Steve Kenyon back in.
Joe mentioned a minute ago, Andrew Ward and Buddy Hawkins, maybe are taking a run at the record in the average. The record was set in 1994 by Jake and Clay, 59.1 on 10 hit. Andrew and Buddy are at 42.7 now on 8. They've got 16.4 seconds to play with over the next 2 nights.
These guys are playing with a 3-second run right here. Oh, he gets a leg to be winning the day money, 3.9. T-Way got out of there. You know what? And Steve just told us something. It looks like those guys got a really good chance to get the ring.
Boy, yeah.
You know, Tyler, you don't usually miss those guys right there. Trey Yates don't. Steer was kind of trotty. He didn't give him a big hop. You know, he's disgusted. He's got the lead around, but sometimes they're hard to heal.
Here's what I got. I tip your hat to Jake and Clay. I mean, they're still relevant.
I'm telling you.
Here comes Ben Tryon and Jake Long.
These I think are the winningest team north, aren't they, guys? Or close? No, they're right behind. They're right behind Rick Sharp. They won about 75,000 or 78,000. Yeah, the old champ, Clay Tryon, did it 19 times. He started off that week when he changed horses. Has turned over, and he's just battled back and had a great week. He's gonna have a better week if he can heal this one. Oh man, he turned one right there to be 3-5. Jake, you can see he's disgusted. He knows that was a big chance to really go around. Watch this. Clay Tryon has got it on him right now. And you see Jake kind of goes by him. He gets by him a little bit. He has to throw around. His horse's head steer was already going up the wall. He let one get away. $27,000 upload right there.
Down to our final 4 teams, and most of them are major players in terms of the World Championship racing. Roy Rallman, Douglas Rich still have the lead at 4 flat. Here comes Cody Snow and Wesley Thorpe.
About time to see them get a victory lap. These guys are used to winning, and then that's the final setup. It hasn't gone that way this week at all. Head horse of the year hanging up there. Thorpe gets around. Can he get tight fast enough? He does. Nope, 4 flat for a split. 3 of them. How about that? Well, we're gonna be loaded up on the side of that stage tonight. And the showroom in the back. All right, Thorpe, he yells right there. You can see the clock in the back. 3-9. I thought 4 flat. These guys are gonna turn it around tonight. reach. There's a new leader, boys.
Wow.
He got a little grade, brought the heat. You know, I thought it was a great play he had, but when it went south on the black horse, I thought he'd crack over out earlier. Look at that. That Jay Corbin. You want to be a pro healer? Learn to heal when it trots off like that by 2 feet.
3-7, that breaks the tie at the top of the leaderboard. Here comes Eric Rogers and Big Ray.
Big players in the World Championship right here, guys. 3rd in average, 3rd and 4th in the world standing. Good start. Got it on him. Peyton gets up and around this one. Heals him. Money in the round. Yes. No. 4-4.
Just out. Yeah, 7.
Just out.
I think that will move him to number 2 in the average.
That's a big difference, like you said earlier, Jeff.
Yeah.
Your money.
It goes from 44,000 to 56,000. Here's a look at that race right there. The last team to go, Caleb and Junior, they're 4th in the average. They sit right there at the top of the world standings on both sides.
They can't let any money get away. And they're a steer down already, I think, so they're got a place. Well, that's not good.
Yeah,
You're letting go. When you're in this position and you know you're one down, you're just going to win what you're going to win. You know, one steer down. Well, that's okay. You're 4th in the average. You got a chance right here. You can place it around. It's a tough night to place them, guys. 4-1 when 4th and 5th or something like that.
Crazy. I think 4-3.
Last hole, yeah. Okay. Rivers last night, you know, it just didn't work. It was a little late, a little behind. He had to put so much on it. That steer was pretty small horns and off to the right just a little bit, so guys got to stay down with it so much. He got the front leg on him last night, so it'd be a good time to turn it around right here. I'm telling you, he won't knock that steer's head up like that.
You see the horns out the top of that.
Yeah, that's not good. So he keeps running his head up.
Yeah.
And the bad thing about that is when the gate opens, if he runs it up, he's not moving forward. You know, Hercules could push it out. All right, Riggers. Y'all have 3 steers to play with the rest of them to try to keep in that contention for a gold buckle. And when you're trying to do that, this is not what you want. I'm feeling one look. All right, Zach, you got no junior, you got to get a little short rope. Tight down. Yes, sir. What about that?
Wow.
3-9. The second round. That doesn't hurt their cause at all. It's going to keep them in the average where they're at. They're going to place in the go-round. Smith and Cork are going to win the go-round. This race is going to go down to Saturday night, guys.
Boy, and that is the theme for the 2021 National Finals Rodeo. Everything except the all-around world championship is pretty much up for grabs. It got pretty interesting here in round 3 in the team open. Scott Kent coverage brought to you by Pivot Bio. Yeah, 1 steer to the World Championship. 8-time World Champion Joe Beaver saddles up down there on the time event side of things. We get ready for team open, and what's fun, Joe B, is it's just wide open in every event. Technical difficulties down there with Joe Beaver. They swing it open. We get ready now. The team roping. So many teams have a chance to wind up as the winner tomorrow night here. Fighting for the average, fighting for the World Championship. Corey Rallman, Douglas Rich getting set to go. They cashed last night, and these guys also won round 6 with a time of 3-6.
Yeah, they've had a good week. For their first ranked NFR, man, oh man, last night was a huge run.
And we got Joe Beaver wired in now.
Good.
We're good to go now.
There he is. There he is.
We're good to go. There's too many steer wrestlers lined up for victory down here. Stampede, that stage is going to be full of.
Yeah.
Full of. Good thing the buffet's closed by the time they get there.
It's going to add 10 minutes to that bumper presentation.
I'm telling you. The only thing it was, I don't think it was Martin and no Louisiana. Well, there's one Louisiana. Yeah, they bring about 37 when they come get their buckle. Oh, team roping, we know. There's a 4-team race, and this race is thickened all week. And then we've seen guys falter, and we've seen guys come back. They got to bounce back if you guys want to win. These guys here, number 1 in the average. They're set to break the record. We talked about it last night, guys. This could be a historic 2 runs for Andrew and Buddy.
I'm rooting for him. Man, Jake Barnes and Cleo have had that record a long time. That's pretty incredible, but These guys tops in the average. They're still sitting down there 12th and 13th in the world, but they're trying to cash in on $70,000 each by tomorrow night.
Yeah, two good solid practice runs. That'll take care of it. Good start. He runs a little bit. He puts it around that neck. You're not going to pop it off the neck. Woo! He got him up there on the wall, didn't he? 5'6". That was. You know, I think Steve said they had 16 seconds or something to play with. So they're in great shape being 5'6". Look, this is smart right here. He says, you got little horns, watch this. I'll put it around your neck. And right there, when he threw that steer, took a long, wild hop, kind of got pulled up the fence. They cleaned it up. 5'6", the record is in jeopardy.
48-3 for them off 9 heads, so that gives you an idea. They got solid 10 seconds to work with tomorrow. Coleman Proctor, Logan Medlin next to go.
You know, that Jim, that adds extra pressure though to win that. Wow. This Coleman Proctor, they have been like really fast, won a lot. Things didn't go right on the other ones, but tonight, you know the 9th and 10th round, they're going to get tough. You're at the top of the list. You're the third team out. You better be as fast as you can be, because everybody else, they're waiting up that alley to shoot at you. He's out. This could be really fast. Look, he got him. Real fast.
Real fast.
I mean fast. 3-5. That's how you do it right there. Now, you're at the top of the list. You just told me the fastest time of the week. You betcha.
3-3's the arena record. That's really close.
Watch his heel over his horse here. See how he squares up, gets his head out of the way. Lets Logan heel him to get him tight. Right there.
3 and 5, as Joe mentioned, that is the fastest time that we have seen in 9 rounds so far. Derek Brigade, Randy Minor, next up in the batting order. This round just got really tough.
Yeah, this round, I said, top of the list for, you know, post the time to beat. Well, guess what? You know, and guys, we've seen a lot of runs here. That's as snappy of a run as you can see. So imagine the 3-3. You know, it wasn't that way. A steer didn't run, and they just hung it on him quick, and it was unbelievably fast.
Two teams have done that. Masters and Corporal in 2009, Riggers and Negate in 2017. 3-3. It's hard to imagine.
Yeah, that's just too fast when you're in some. All right, Jerry, throw your legs up the neck and work at it back there. Look, wow. You're talking about, you know, even the one who's a little nasty back there. That very might have just set that down. But yeah, he misses the barrier just a little bit, so he reaches, gets it on there, deep neck. When he switches right there, says to your jump, you want to go underneath there, behind him. Very nice. So no, you'll stop right here, thank you. Or forward.
Brendan Shaw and Jeremy Bueller, third in the average.
They're trying to creep up, aren't they, Jeff?
They are.
Fighting for a chance at the championship come tomorrow night.
You know, Joe, you and I have talked about it too, and Jeff, but these last 2 rounds, you got guys trying to protect their spot in the average, so they're going to maybe not try to be 4-3. There's sometimes easier rounds to get checked.
Oh, I'm telling you, you just never know. Like right now, these guys, they have to place the next 2. He's out, boy, he reaches. Look out, the beard gets him. They're going to place for that. Maybe not. Dang, 4-3, great run on a strong steer. That's one reason I really just didn't think they had a big chance tonight to win money. But watch, I mean, River Short, he just lays it all out there, and the Beardy has one throw, and he takes it right there. Jeremy Bueller sets one down, and they're not going away without a fight, guys.
Clint Summers, Ross Ashford next to go.
Hey, they need a break. They need to turn stuff around, and they got a good steer to do it on tonight. They've been 4 flat on this steer before, so that kind of builds your confidence. If I can make my run, maybe I can be 4 flat or even faster. Down to 2 rounds left. You can't keep putting it on weight anymore. He says out, got it on him. This is a chance. Healing fact. Oh, wait, the jump away. Got it. 3-9, you bet. Turn things around, puts him to number 2 in the go round. Clint got a great start. And I mean, have it on him right now. Watch. Ross gets a little tight out there. You have to wait till he goes away. Heels him down. 3-9.
Yeah, great to see those guys up there on the leaderboard.
Yeah,
His cat's gone tonight. That's a good feeling.
Yeah, you see him laughing out there. Oh my gosh, finally.
Brent Hall, Chase Ryan.
They're in the same boat. They need to win too. No, Brent Hall doesn't need it tonight. No time. You know, we talked about it. So It's so easy to get on a good roll and have a Casey feel weak and have fun. But when you're on the bottom side of it, you just want to see your name placed, win some money, and it'll make you smile and laugh.
Donaway and Trey Yates, they won the first round 4 flat.
Started out with a bang right off the bat, 4 flat. And then it just kind of, it's been a roller coaster for them, up and down all week. T-Wade can get in on as fast as anybody in the business, so. And you know he's going to be out there now. From the back of the box, does not get him. Got behind, leaving there. It's a tough go-around, swing and a miss. Started out good, win the first round, down to the 9th round, having problems.
Coleman Proctor and Logan Medlin, fastest time we have seen this week. They're on top, 3-5. And there's a 3-9, and here's Clay Trine, Jake Long.
I think last night Clay Trine turned one, he could have been 3-5.
Yeah.
I think he had it on him. He made a horse change midweek and kind of changed the game up a little bit. We've seen the last couple of years. We've talked about he's had some problems. Not this year. They won a lot of money, and he's had a chance to win a little more. Can the champ keep pushing forward these last couple of runs?
18 times he's been to the National Finals Rodeo, 3 World Championships, $2.5 million in his career.
And 19 times, that's guys that are warriors that stay hooked. Change with the times, too. Because the team was not the same as it was 19 years ago, Butch.
No.
It's different.
No, it's changed a little, hasn't it?
Yes, it has. I always admired Walt Woodard for that. The way
Yes.
Walt Woodard changed and come back and hit different to win.
It's been state competitive.
Yes, yeah, win a world championship. And plays the same way. He's changed his game a lot. He's out. Boy, they got a chance. Throw your bro. Get down. Get around. Oh, man. Plays a little tough face right there.
Yeah.
They would have been some kind of fast.
Speed and Rich looked a pretty good imprint on the game, too.
Oh, huge. They came in kind of when it was fast. Look at this. Right here, when Jake kills him, see Clay's horse hang up, and he can't get him around. Oh, that cost him half a second.
Yeah, probably did.
Cody Snow wants the door.
The champ's going to heal this right now. You bet. 3-5 is split around. Wow. What? They're going to play with that record tonight, guys. You know, I was on a show today with Wesley Thorpe, and I said, y'all just had to have Carly usually have. He said, we talked about it. We just decided not to change things, just keep roping. And it paid off.
3-5 was fast from Coleman and Proctor and Medlin, and Snow and Thorpe just go ahead and cover right up. 2 3-5s now.
Let's just go down to one of the record holders, right? 3-3.
Yeah.
Jake Blake. And when would be a better time than to be that again right now? Fighting for the chance to win that world championship. They're 5th in the average. They're down a steer. Clay couldn't get it down. He reached a long ways. Got him by the nose.
Yeah.
When he was trying to get it down, he made it work. Okay, they're down another steer. Their hopes of the world championship probably, realistically, just went out the back end of that arena. I watch. He gets a swing off. He throws all he's got. Goes underneath the horns. No leader catch, no time. Right into another team. Jeff was trying to make it go up around.
Absolutely. Eric Rogers and Dave Bray just quietly doing what they need to do. They're now number 2 in the average coming into tonight. 4th and 5th in the world standing.
Had about 3 seconds on Reardon Shard. They're going to get going right here. Oh, no. That 3-9. No. That ain't a broken barrier. That's a crossfire.
Crossfire.
They just flagged him out. Watch this again. This is what really killed him right here. He sticks it on him. Peyton gets around this steer. Ooh. I was supposed to be a 3-9 and it's a no time now. Okay, here we go. Caleb Jr. helped him out. He's out, got it on him. Jr. waits him out. Good shot, good run. 3-9. They're going to place again, guys. And they're going to move. Will they move up one? Can they average on 1 count? They sure could. They're going to be, they're going to get ahead of Eric, and then you bet. Or not ahead of, they're going to move up since they're down the same amount of steers. Really good patient run on a slow steer right there. All right, Dustin is track.
A little bit controversial, eh?
Team, Jeff.
Yeah, they came here number 1 and number 2. They're 12th in the average. They won $52,000.
They've got to get go around money, and this is a tough go around. 2, 3, 5, 3, 9. He's out. Misses. I tell you what, Caleb and Gino look like they helped themselves, and some other people helped out, having not a great night. Put the gold buckles on.
One team remains. Fastest round we have seen this year at the National Finals Rodeo. 2-3-5s at the top of the leaderboard. Snow and Thorpe, matching Proctor and Medlin. Quinn Kessler and Joseph Harrison are the last guys to go.
All right, Quinn, your dad just split about 250 or 60,000 at a roping today, so this 27 you need to have for Christmas. This Quinn Kessler, if he gets a swing out over the chute good, and then on this black horse, they can be just as fast. Hooked it on Joseph. Heelsy. Can't dally. Oh, no. Could not dally. That was to be another 3-second run, guys. Wow. All right, that's what I'm talking about. See how Quinn got that swing over the chute? Joseph Heelsy right now legal, right there fast, and just could not went around the top of the horn. Well, tonight at team rope there we saw some things. I always say, Butch, that ninth go-around, the one that can
It's the
make or
pressure.
break it.
People don't realize the pressure in round number 9.
No, 10 is already there.
10's different.
Yeah, to get to round 10 to have a chance, you got to survive round 9. A crossfire and 2-3-5. That's the storyline from the team roping in round number 9. The World Championship, we got some guys chasing history. In terms of the average, Brent Hall and Chase Bryant first to go, and that doesn't work out.
Yeah, we do, Jeff, for sure. You know, that record's lasted a long time. And I think tonight, there's just no way that they're not going to get it. But this is team roping. You never know. It's 2 guys, 2 horses, 1 steer. As we just saw the steer wrestling, this event's going to come down to the very end. And I really think after this third team goes, every reward after the Clint, we're going to have a good idea who can be our world champions.
Clint Summers, Ross Ashford.
All right, when this is the last go-around, it pays $27,000. You think about how long the winner's going to be, you want to be our world champion last round if you got a slow NFR.
Yeah, these guys are 12th in the average, 14th in the world on both sides.
All right, out, throw, turn. That goes healing down. Oh, we got one in the box, 4-5. A good run, fast enough to win tonight. Oh, I kind of doubt it. Who knows? Good start, catches him. Short horn steer, right there on the inside. They get tight. And now, Jeff, we're into our guys that are trying to make their name in the record books by setting the average on 10.
That's been there a while. Let's bring in Steve Kenyon.
Andrew Ward and Ray Hawkins need to be 10-7 to break the old average record. So even though the runner this year weighs down the arena, they make sure.
Buddy Hawkins, that was a job right there. Man, I don't think Andrew meant to be that late to you guys.
That got a little scary right there.
Oh, watch it, the barrier drops. Andrew rides all the way, hooks it, and watch. His horse didn't really pull that steer, that's trot. Hey, he put the long wood on that one, boys. He held it and held it tight. Great job, great run. Congratulations to those guys that are in the record books.
Break the record on the average that's held by Jake Barnes and Clay O'Brien Cooper, and it's been there a long time, and I mean, they break it by about 5 seconds, so hats off to those guys. Quinn Kessler, Joseph Harrison next to go.
All right, Quinn on the sheet, guy. Did Joseph got a chance to win the last round? No. Quinn did. He turned one to be 3 right there. You know, that's a couple's got away from him. Oh, 10th round blues right there. Healed him, lost him, dallying. We saw him miss his dally the other night. He was trying to get a dally tonight. Guys, with those, Andrew didn't solidify that average win. That World Championship race just got a little more leaning in one direction than it was.
Rallman and Rich next to go. They won round 6. Won about 62,000.
Great year for the first time in NFR qualified. Long reach, he got him. It's around the neck legal. Douglas Rich healed that steer. Yeah, healed that steer. 4.5. Now, Goy was made at the barrier. So we sent it out there for, he was hoping for any of one of the 3 legals. He got him around the neck and watch. Douglas right there. See how the steer sweeps, came back, and was headed down the arena. That's healing 101 Pro Rodeos.
Co-leaders at 4 and 5. Here's Derek Begay and Brady Minor, kind of forced together because their partners didn't make it. They've been good. They're ninth in the average. They won about 57,000. One of my favorite Cowboys, Derek Begay.
Yeah, we were hoping to see him in his old sorrel horse record, knock it out the NFR one more time, but Swagger got an injury, so Derek jumped on his nephew's horse he just bought. Colton Todd was up deer on this horse last year, so Derek, I would suggest some of the things he does. He is a cowboy.
He comes to the NFR whenever he wants to. That's basically it. He hasn't been here since 2018, and all I have to say is, Derek, keep coming back.
Right, he said he won 10,000 Derek, and my mom said I want to go to the national finals, so he just went and made the national finals for us. Illegal head catch tonight, not the week they wanted, a decent week for sure, but nothing like they had planned. Derek Begay, Randy Miner, they're going to have a decent week and go home and get back to their partners and regroup.
Tom Wade and Trey Yates, they won the first round of the time before flat. They bookend this thing. Win round 10.
That's what you're looking for right now, huh, Jeff? It's the last night.
That is it.
Let's see if we can't win the first and the last and leave with some momentum, because the new year starts pretty quick. He's out. It's a big chance. You got it. Great run. There we go. 3-7. There you go. Well, you call it bookend, but get to Tyler right here and Trevor. I mean, a great start. Trey Yates does a good job of keeping on separation. They got tight in the corner. We got a time out there to beat with 3-7.
We've seen a couple 3-7 win rounds. 3-6, 3-5 were the only two rounds that were faster than that. Cody Snow went to court. Yep. Last night, these guys 3-5.
They killed the party last night. Head horse of the year right there. Cody Snow. He's out reaching. He got him. Can't get it down. Now that was things are happening quite fast over there in the little corner at the Thomas and Mack.
They were fifth in the average, too.
Oh, that's going to drop down and hurt. Man. Another steer down to let somebody move up, and that's probably about a $20,000 bump right there you can take.
23,000.
Yeah, there you go.
Colin Proctor, Logan Medal, they also had a 3-5 to split the round last night.
Yeah, they're thinking, we were glad we met you last night. Come Snow, but tonight we don't want to match what you did.
These guys don't care about the average.
No, they're going to. Well, you know what else is nice, Jeff? If you're out the average, 27,000 a night for first sure makes it a lot better.
Yeah, they won almost 100,000.
Yeah, and couldn't leave it right now. 3-7 minute first, 4-3 second. Hooks it on him. Can Logan get him? He does. Great run. 4-3. I mean, there was a lot of rope out there. Things were happening.
Stretched out there. 4-3 is second best.
Watch his long reach. Gets it down. He loses a little bit of rope on him. The steer takes it, runs. Logan Benton on the heel horse of the year says, come back here. You're not done.
Now the team has got an outside shot. Let's bring in Steve Kenyon.
Eric Rogers and Peyton Bray are third in the average right now. Really long, 89.3 on 9 runs. They just need to catch this scare for 44,000.
A little bit of a controversial crossfire call last night. They wound up 4-4 the leg, 9-4 for them.
Yeah, I think they probably would have been one hole up the average. But look, you watch this. Squares up, steers wide. Peyton gets it on the outside there and gets a leg. They'll win good average money. Reed come back to Denver and try it again.
And won the average last December. When these guys are rolling on, this has been fast. Clay Tryon and Jake Longer next to go. They're 6th in the average, 5-4 in the world standing.
They can move up, I think, now that Cody there was no time. And had a good week. You know, won a lot of money. The old champ, Clay Tryon, I say that he's not old. He's been here more than anybody. He changed his game. About 5 rounds ago, 4 rounds ago, and then he's light and all those things. You know where he's at, though. He's a little late. Got it on him. Jake got to heel this steer. He does. How can he up around the flank, so be sure not to lose a leg. 5.4.
5-4 for them. It's in the money at the moment. Now we get to the teams that maybe didn't sleep so good last night. Felt like maybe the weight of the world was on their shoulders. Caleb Drigger is 4th in the average. If it had been over last night, he would have been in first place and won a world championship. Red Richard's in there, and here are the healing partners. So Junior trying to get another gold buckle. Same thing for Jeremy Bueller. As we get down to a photo finish. And team roping and Red Richard, Jeremy Bueller. Here we go.
Red Richard, yes, dropped the ball. Yeah, trying to win something to go around. He's going to try to fish it on. The steer bucks up and down, rope falls off. There went the gold buckle hopes for them. And
Yeah,
opened the door for Caleb and Junior.
And they were 2 in the average.
Number 2.
$56,000 payday.
Yeah, look, one swing over and throws. He just overshot, shot the right horn instead of getting them both, and right there it will not open up. Boy, it can change in the blink of an eye, can't it, guys?
Yeah, it can. The Beard didn't even get a chance to throw his rope. Clay Smith, Jake Corkill next.
Hey, they should be out of it. They're not. They're 30,000 behind. But they move up the average around. Boy, they got out this one fast. That took the champ Hills right there. 4-3. Split second, third, and fourth. Great run right here. Watch this. Gets a swing on the shoot. Clay does. Hooks it on him. Jay drives around in that first shot legal, and he sets it down.
Outside the number 1 spot, about $18,000.
Title weight Trey Yates still winning the round 3-7. Vegaskiza and Graves, they came here number 1. They're 14th in the average. They've only won 52,000. They still sit number 2 and number 3 in the world.
They can win the round. They can put some pressure on later. 3-5. Okay, guys. Hey, that was at 200. That puts him at 227. Caleb is right now 4th in the average. They got to catch this here. Watch this. Over the shoot. And then Trav does what he does. He'll this run coming up for Caleb and Junior. Is one steal.
Makes it interesting now that Caleb Driggers and Junior Gata. Table set for them.
They're locked in 4th in the average if they catch right here.
So rock solid business run right here.
That would be enough. Caleb taps, low horns, little bitty horns. Got it on him. Junior's gonna wear, measure him off. Heels him. You betcha. 7-1. Hold that spot. The average. I'm not gonna do all the math, but I don't know. It looks good from here, so we'll just see. You can tell him. Caleb didn't like this steer. He said his horns are little. He's gonna go catch him, Junior. And his mind says, I think 4th will do it. And they lock one down.
They won at number 3 in the average. When you look at those average numbers.
See that spot moving up the average? That's gonna make it where they just have to catch it, much.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. When you look at the average numbers, Andrew Ward and Buddy Hawkins, they were like they were at a different roping.
I mean, they just stood out this one.
Like 40 seconds difference right there. It's kind of crazy. It's like they only competed in half the rounds here.
You know, and how many times have we had the national finals out there? There's not been that many times that a team is clean on 10, no penalties. Unbelievable.
Now the bottom line is they're going to win the average, and Caleb and Junior are going to win the world.
They are going to win it?
Second world championship for Junior. He won the all-around back in 2016. First ever world championship for Caleb Driggers. So they get the job done. 7-1, that was all they needed. They get it done in round number 10. 3-5, Vegaskiza and Graves. They showed up in round number 10. When we come back, we'll talk with those average champions.
Bom dia, seu Paulo.
Eu trouxe aqui algumas opções de investimento para o senhor pensar no futuro.
Rapaz, o meu dinheiro está muito bem investido. Anabólico rende mais que tudo isso aí. Com ele, o lucro é certo.
Fórmula completa que dura 3 vezes mais. Nutrição e saúde para o seu rebanho. É o suplemento que faz o seu negócio render mais.
Anabólico. Aplicou? Rendeu.
Imagine se você tivesse uma máquina do tempo e pudesse, num piscar de olhos, saber como será a sua vida nas próximas décadas. O que será diferente? Como serão nossas vidas, nossos trabalhos, nossos relacionamentos? O que esperar do futuro? As respostas para essas perguntas apenas um viajante do tempo poderia dar. Mas a UniaSelv pode te ajudar a entender como será o impacto das decisões que você tomar hoje sobre a sua educação. Com o simulador do futuro da UniaSelv, você pode dar uma espiadinha em quais passos uma boa instituição de ensino superior te ajudará a dar em busca dos seus sonhos. Afinal, o seu futuro é o reflexo das escolhas que você faz hoje. E educação é um caminho para te levar mais longe. Educação sempre vale a pena. Você sempre vale a pena. Acesse www.uniaselv.com.br/simulador. E bem-vindo ao futuro.
Letícia! Eu sei que você tá aí!
Isso é rolê diferenciador. O que é que eu tô fazendo aqui? Parado bem na sua porta. Depois de ver esse carro estacionado aqui na frente, era pra eu ter ido embora. Mas me falta vergonha na cara pra aceitar que você já me esqueceu. Eu tô imaginando a cena, vocês dois no quarto, tudo no esquema. Um vinho do lado e o clima esquenta.
Ei, rata, que eu vou ficar de fora sem atrapalhar. Se for fazer amor tem que fazer de fone. Meu porta-mala toca empatando a foda, eu gritando seu nome.
Rata, que eu vou ficar de fora sem atrapalhar. Se for fazer amor tem que fazer de fone. Que o porta-mala toca empatando a foda, eu gritando seu nome. Rata.
Guilherme Beruque, Lucas Luco. Segura Lucas Luco. Que rolê diferenciado é esse? É nóis, irmão.
Esse daquele jeito.
Mas me falta vergonha na cara pra aceitar que você já me esqueceu. Eu tô imaginando a cena, vocês dois no quarto, tudo num esquema. Um vinho do lado e o clima esquentar. Ai, ai.
Rata, que eu vou ficar de fora sem atrapalhar. Se for fazer amor tem que fazer de fone. Que porta-mala toca empatando a foto, eu gritando seu nome.
Rata, que eu vou ficar de fora sem atrapalhar. Se for fazer amor tem que fazer de fone. O porta-mala toca empatando a foto, eu gritando seu nome.
Rata,
que eu vou ficar de fora sem atrapalhar. Se for fazer amor tem que fazer de fone.
Que o porta-mala toca empatando a foto, eu gritando seu nome.
Rata, eu vou ficar de fora sem atrapalhar. Se for fazer amor tem que fazer de fone. O porta-mala toca empatando a foda, eu gritando seu nome. Tamo junto.
Moleque.
Mano.
Obrigadão, viu?
Muito
Deus
foda.
abençoe você.
Obrigado. Deus abençoe.
O que é que eu tô fazendo aqui? Parado bem. Depois de ver esse carro estacionado aqui na frente.
Bem-vindo à quarta etapa do Campeonato Jovens Touros, temporada 2021. Acreditamos que a genética é o único caminho para a evolução do esporte. Conheça as regras do campeonato. A temporada 2021 conta com 4 etapas e uma final. Primeira etapa em maio. Segunda etapa, julho. Terceira etapa, setembro. Quarta etapa e final, dezembro. O campeonato é dividido em 2 categorias. Futurity, touros de 1 a 3 anos montados por um dummy pelo tempo de 4 segundos. Classic, touros de 3 a 5 anos montados por um cowboy pelo tempo de até 8 segundos. Cada saída é julgada com base em 5 quesitos. Pulo, coice, mudança de direção, intensidade, dificuldade. Só a performance do touro interessa para o julgamento. No final das 4 etapas, os 20 touros mais bem ranqueados de cada categoria estão classificados para a grande final em dezembro. A partir de agora, você vai acompanhar a 4ª etapa do Campeonato Jovens Touros. A equipe Jovens Touros deseja a todos boa sorte e que vençam os melhores. A cada vez que a porteira se abre, temos a certeza que estamos no caminho certo. A equipe Jovens Touros agradece a todos que estão nos acompanhando e deseja boa sorte a criadores e competidores. Vamos começar. Contagem regressiva. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Muito boa tarde, Brasil, amigos ligados com a gente na Jovens Touros. Estamos na grande final Jovens Touros 2021. Que delícia poder aqui nesse final de semana, poder comemorar os momentos memoráveis da temporada 2020 dentro desse campeonato que hoje é referência em todo o Brasil. Hoje você em casa acompanhando essa arena toda branca que veio aqui para destacar e confirmar a finalização de um campeonato sólido, sério e que fez acontecer na temporada 2021. Começamos no mês de fevereiro e viemos em frente, grandes leilões, grandes competições, grandes acontecimentos dentro dessa arena, e você do outro lado da tela sempre esteve junto conosco, sempre esteve junto com a gente, participando e acima de tudo, dando a credibilidade que a Jovens Touros tanto merece. Por isso, nesse momento, nós queremos parabenizar a toda a família do Cus, Fabinho, seus irmãos, seus filhos, esposa e todo o time que aqui da Jovens Touros cuida desse espaço com tanto carinho, para que possamos a quase uma vez por mês estarmos aqui realizando grandes eventos. Obrigado sempre pela sua audiência, obrigado pela confiança, por você que acredita na genética de pulo do Brasil, para você que é simplesmente um fã e que do outro lado está colaborando também. Aqui nós vamos começando os trabalhos na categoria Futurity. Teremos várias competições hoje acirradas e você é nosso convidado especial para participar conosco. Antes de iniciarmos oficialmente as competições de hoje, nós vamos juntos elevar os nossos pensamentos a Deus. Nesse momento, Senhor, em que estamos reunidos aqui dentro da Arena Jovens Touros, queremos antes de mais nada agradecer ao privilégio de estarmos juntos ao lado da família Jovens Touros, da família do Curso, que realiza esse evento com tanta grandeza, com tanta seriedade acima de tudo. Pedimos as suas bênçãos de hoje até o último dia, para cada pessoa que está envolvida aqui, seja assistindo, seja competindo, seja trabalhando, enfim, que todos nós sejamos abençoados durante esses dias, para que possamos fazer o melhor dos nossos trabalhos, cada um na sua função. Pela intercessão de Nossa Senhora, pedimos que cubra com seu manto sagrado, nos blindando de todo mal e intercedendo a Jesus a todo momento por cada um de nós. A partir de agora, com essa intercessão, com essa fé, estamos juntos aqui nas mãos de Deus. Amém. E ainda com muito respeito e agora com muito patriotismo, o patriotismo de sermos 12 vezes campeões mundiais de montarias em touros, o patriotismo de termos o orgulho do agronegócio brasileiro, a força do agronegócio brasileiro que se reflete através da genética de touros de pulo. Vamos juntos ouvir o hino nacional brasileiro.